What's up, my glorious people from the internet? What up, though? It's your boy, Hood Nijichi, and this is the jump off stream right here. I'm coming to you live from various sites. If you see me, hey, thank you for showing up. I appreciate you. Getting a few shots up, running a couple practice drills before we get into the game. You know how it is. I haven't played it in a second, so gotta knock the rust off. Find that jump shot again. It's looking pretty poor right now. But we'll get back into it. We'll find it. Getting these shots up. I want to shout out NBA Boogeyman for following. Big shout out to you.
One more.
Looks like the shot's starting to fall now. Oh yeah, we're getting there.
Now we're rolling.
It's almost back to us, yup. Oh, it's gonna be a problem.
Yeah, I'll see you later.
All right. We'll get one more shooting drill in, just to make sure we got it down pat. No. We're not gonna do that. We're not gonna do that today. That takes too much time. I'm not trying to mess around with that. Especially since they usually have me doing 3-on-3 continuous and the defensive drill. Who wants to do that? I don't. So we'll put up a couple more shots. Then we're gonna get right into the game. I want to thank everybody who's tuning in on Facebook, everybody who's tuning in on Mixer, everybody who's tuning in on YouTube, everybody who's tuning in on Twitch. Thank you for following through. I appreciate you. We just out here hooping, you know. Getting ready to try to get this character up, get some more badges under his belt.
Put your head in the game.
Man, I definitely need to put up some shots. Definitely need to put up some shots. Man, we started off ice cold. I need this shot to be like
Just like that.
all muscle memory. You know what I'm saying? I need it to be all muscle memory. Once you get muscle memory, you should be good. No matter where you go, you should be able to shoot. But you have to know your shot timing. It's got to be muscle memory. Because when you go out in the park, there's latency. But if you know your shot timing already, the latency doesn't bother you. You know, as long as you trust your shot timing that you have in here, the latency doesn't bother you at all. All right, we're not going to continue this practice. We're going to cut this short. Man, I'm getting close to that next badge. All right. There's a part of me that's like dying because, well, here's something you guys don't, a lot of guys don't know about. You come over here, you hit interview. I do this every practice. Even if I don't do the drills, you gotta come over here and do your interview. Get that 500. It's not a lot, but it adds up. Especially if you do all 82 practices, you know, 82, 83, 81, whatever, however many it is, boom. You become golden. So boom, you got your 500. Let's get to the next game. New Orleans. Okay, we're gonna go for a quick pause here because I don't know if they're gonna play anything licensed. So yeah, we'll be right back. 2K TV and all, you know, and I haven't figured out how to like disable it. So since sometimes they play licensed music during it, I'll just do, we go to commercial mode. Oh man, let's load up. Let's load up. Here we go.
Tips.
And we're back. Sorry about that, but I can't take the 2K thing, the 2K TV. Like I said, they take licensed music during it. That's bad look.
It's the 2K Sports pregame
Just
show.
is.
And coming up in just a bit, tip-off will be live from New Orleans as the Pelicans go up against the Detroit Pistons.
Yo, if you're in the live stream watching,
It's been a very
give me a shout out in the
successful
chat.
first half of the
Let me know
season
that
for
you're
them.
there.
When
Let me
the
know if I
opportunity
sound
when the
good.
ball game has been there for them, they have
Let me know if you
grabbed
can hear
it
everything.
over and over. And Che in action
Let's get
here.
it in. I've been putting up ridiculous points. Trying to get these badges, man. Trying to get these badges.
The Pistons are
Oh no! That's definitely licensed. Somebody owns that.
Well, after all the turmoil,
Somebody owns that song. I know.
it's fresh air in the Big Easy.
Oh,
The Pelicans won the lottery and got #1 overall pick Zion Williamson.
yes they did.
fun to watch, that's for sure, Dave.
Let's get it in.
And a moment now to check out who the Pelicans have coming up. On Wednesday, they'll be matching
you're-
up against
if you're
Eric
used to my
Bledsoe
live streams,
and
you know
the Milwaukee Bucks. And then on
I drink the
Friday,
smoothies as I
they'll be facing
play.
Joel Embiid and the Philadelphia 76ers.
And looking at the schedule, it isn't ideal in terms of the
Homemade.
upcoming games with the amount
Nothing
of
like it.
quality teams they're going to be playing. But it's also a good chance for you to get some confidence and really see.
This is my
just
third
how-
build, so
And to look at
this
the
build
starters
I have
for
an
the
Adidas
Pistons.
contract.
You've got Maker.
My first build had
Draymond
Nike.
Green,
My second
Dennis
build
Griffin,
had Jordan.
and it's Mikhail
So this is the
in at
third
three,
build.
the
You've got
small
Adidas.
forward. And for the Pelicans, Ball and Holiday
Okay, give me a shot
combined
then.
in the guard spots.
We'll take it early.
Ingram the
No
three
problem.
and Zion the four. And it's
was
Favors in
easy.
at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
I didn't
When
even
you
call
have
for
two
that.
teams that are this athletic, what type of game you think you're going to see?
Well, you know what? Sometimes it can lead to guys trying to do too much.
No, look at that. Nope, no, where you going? Oh, he tried to brush me off the head. Oh, shit. Double screen. Damn, I got caught. Oh, I got caught. Double screen.
Holiday gets the bucket.
And when Ball has the ball, it's in good hands. He can run the offense, no doubt.
Pass to Griffin.
That's a
Over
bad
Williamson.
shot, Pimpin.
And shot by Griffin, no good. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for New Orleans. This game against
Crap.
Detroit here, it's
Damn.
their first meeting of the season.
And with
I
this
lucked out.
matchup being an East versus West affair,
Uh-oh.
it will be the first of only 2 meetings between the teams.
And, you know, there's always a bit of a feeling out process in that first
My
game.
player ball handling skills are,
A lot different than
Yeah.
when you've played a team
they're
you're
shaky.
familiar with.
The
Say the
Pistons
least.
shooting their first free throws here for the night.
Yeah, pretty good numbers on the season when you look at their free throw attempts, right around 78%.
And guys, that's
I've
really
been
an
using the
upgrade
same
over how they
crossover
shot
with all my
last season.
characters, so
Not a huge upgrade, but an
I
upgrade
don't know.
nonetheless.
He's not been hitting with this. I haven't been hitting it with this character.
Here's Holiday. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot
Reggie
two.
Holiday's out here giving me work.
Definitely has the respect of the locker room. Holiday is someone that players enjoy playing with.
All free throws good from Drew Holiday. A whole new cast of characters for the Pelicans. 3 promising first-round picks, Greg, and the young players acquired.
Oh,
from
I
the
missed that?
Lakers
That was
and
tough.
Veterans like Favors and Reddick.
All of a sudden, a wealth of options for Alvin Gentry. Time will tell how they did in the AD trade, but seems like they're off to a nice start.
Nope.
It's
Man,
good.
they're giving us
So
problems.
easy to see
For sure.
just how dangerous Ingram is in the pick and roll. I mean, his size, long arms, shooting, ball handling. The defense is in trouble when he's pick and rolling.
Oh, that was a bad
Here's
shot.
the great one.
Man,
You saw him
He
go
looked
on a
so
scoring
awkward
rampage
catching that,
last
didn't he?
game.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Ingram outside. And the pass to Ball. Just 5 on the clock.
double screen. Ah, get there.
To get off a shot.
Good enough.
The shot by Holiday, no good. Detroit's gone 1 of 2 from long range. in the
Easy
first.
pass.
Maker.
That was easy money right
Takes it
there.
for the layup.
What up,
Very
though?
nice feed.
Hey, younger the better.
Baker has to become more comfortable. I know he can shoot, just needs a better interior game.
Thanks, I appreciate that. You talking about my character's haircut or my haircut?
Outside Holiday.
Damn. Oh.
A fresh 14 for New Orleans. Second chance shot.
Look at that D. Look at that D. Nowhere to go with it. Nowhere to go with it. Where you going? No pick. No screen. Step. Yep. Great D. Man, Maker. I really didn't need you to switch on that.
Well, you
But
can't give him
okay.
any room to maneuver on the board because once he does, he's going to make you
Got him.
Passes it to the great
That was easy.
That one dropped for the
We'll take
second
those
bucket.
easy baskets.
2 for 4.
And one of the things you love about this team, just seeing the bench go wild when Che makes an incredible play. Something that
Yeah, I get that a lot.
I think, Greg, easy to see that Che is a beloved member of this team and the way his
A
teammates
lot of people think it's me faking it. Nope, this is me.
Now Favors following Drew Holiday's three-point attempt. Bucket is good.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
Yeah.
Now here's Rose. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
It's good. It's good for when people try to intimidate you when they first see you,
Boy, the more
and then when you open your mouth, they take a step back.
Great dish there.
Ball, the pass to Ingram. Oh, and there's the alley.
I'm a big fan. I'm a big believer in confidence. Anything that you say and do with confidence, people will buy it. So with a voice like this, if I step at it with confidence, they usually, people usually
And their post play has
recognize.
been really solid right off the bat.
Your voice means nothing if you don't speak with
Rose
confidence.
passes to the great one. The feed to Maker. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Here's the great one. They get it back. And Griffin slams it in.
Yeah, and no one's ever questioned the desire. Griffin using his strength and explosiveness to make good on the second chance opportunities.
Now here's Ingram.
Dikembe, wow. Dikembe had a real deep voice too. Man, I remember it. No. Right. Yeah.
Really, the right play.
I guess you could say
defensively.
that
If you can't block,
without the
force
accent.
them to the line. Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup. Give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think
That's
twice
hilarious.
about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
And we first heard about Williamson in high school, and that was due to his dunking ability. Now he's a full-fledged star on the rise. I'd say that shot is well within his range.
I haven't been shooting well. I haven't been getting the shots.
Yeah, and
I
especially when he
wanted.
caps it off with the steady one-hand jam.
And so here's New Orleans.
It doesn't really feel like I'm being guarded
Here's Ingram.
all that particularly well. Oh crap!
Sends it back.
But
Holiday finds ball. Another shot.
I don't know. It just feels like I'm having a hard time getting open.
Two at the free throw line.
Kind of crazy.
That one on Rose.
You know, you look at Ball's size and speed and confidence, very impressive. An exciting prospect who I think has an all-star future.
You know,
In a moment to
man,
look at the
that shot
scoring approach
is
in terms of where the
disturbing,
points are coming
man.
from for the Pistons.
Great
Well,
pass.
guys, it
Oh
looks to
man,
me
y'all
like
see
they're
that?
really in sync here, all on the same page. They've already got a bunch of assists.
Yeah, they're showing some muscle also in the first half as well, and getting a
Yeah,
lot of
something like
points
that.
in the paint. Really like the balance.
Something like that.
Here's Holiday following the score by Derrick Rose. And Maker sends it back.
Well,
If you
have to
study
like
like real ninjas, they had skills, but their jobs were like basic. They would work for like the Shogun as like gardeners and whatnot.
Down low.
You know, so they were like extreme people with extreme talent placed in plain sight. You know, not so much as the assassin, but yeah, not so much as the assassin, but the being way more talented than where you're placed and you know the secrecy of it, because they would hide in plain sight for the Shogun. If you would try to assassinate the Shogun or whatever, you know, you would never expect the gardener to be this warrior. You know, you would never expect the dude that's pruning plants outside to be this great warrior. So it's more like that, you know.
And talking to stars in this league,
It's more like you can't judge a book by its cover. You know.
But what really stands out when you watch him live, the instincts, being at the right place at the right time, and always seeming to make the right play.
So it's the Pistons now.
There's more meaning to
Following
it.
the shot by Drew
I'm pretty
Holiday.
tall.
The shot
Pretty
coming
tall.
from the great one.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be
I'm-
higher, and coach knows it.
Showing
Let's
no
see.
signs of
Average
slowing
NBA
or
point guard
cooling.
height.
Gonna ride him as far as he can take him.
If that
First time out of
helps.
the game called for New Orleans.
Yeah,
They come to
average
this one
NBA
following
point
the
guard
loss to
height.
the Mavericks.
Hey, they had their opportunities, but let's face it, they choked from the line. Hard to win that way on the road.
Hey, knocking down free throws in
Like
a
most
hostile
NBA point
environment
guards,
is really
the
about
majority of them,
battle
I'm
of the
eye to
mind.
eye with.
Now, here's Ball. Looking at
I'm
his
not
point
talking your
production,
Ben
he averages
Simmonses
almost 8
and your
points a game.
Lonzo Balls, but, you know,
It's Redick on the wing. Off to a good start as he hits his first
yeah,
shot
in
attempt.
that area, in that range, you
He's a
know.
solid in-between game, and I like seeing him work that shot into his game from time to time.
The great one passes to
Jeez, you should have shot that.
Here's the great one.
That's not exactly what I was going for, but I'll take
In
it.
10 attempts.
Tell you what, he has been feeling it, guys, and the best game plan right now, it's elementary. Just keep feeding him. Let him eat.
Hart the
It's
pass.
really hard to play defense with this character.
Dishes it to Redick.
With only having, oh shit, one badge. Man, that was a good crossover.
And he hits the jump shot. Redick's got his second.
With having just one badge, there's not much my character can do.
A little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Not exactly what I was looking for.
Here's the great one. Covered by Redick.
Not what I was trying to
Great
do.
one. And the shot is long.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself.
Not what I
for
was
failing
trying to
make
do.
That shot.
That was weird. I couldn't get him in a position to back down. Black Air Force.
Against Brown.
I can't. Not this character. This character already
Now just a 1 point Pistons
has a
lead.
contract with
There's
Adidas.
so much confidence on
I
this
forgot to
squad.
change his shoes his first game, and I got cussed out by the Adidas rep. So I'm not really trying to have him go through that again.
Gets in the pass to the great one. Feeds to Brown. Pistons passing it around. The great
Man.
one. Another three for Detroit.
I'm really having a hard time. Yeah, Adidas. Adidas.
Defending the triple.
All day I dream about.
Here's Ball. He'll
Right.
bring it up for the Pelicans.
Adidas.
Outside, Redick.
You know, they walked all over Coliseum floors. They stepped on stage, Allied Aid.
Detroit leading by 4.
Man,
And stolen by Redick. To the inside. There's the killer two-handed slam.
bad business. Yeah.
Redick showing the same kind
Yeah,
of
but,
accuracy on that pass as he has
you get,
on his
like,
three-point
negative-
shots, which is quite remarkable. That's
I
how you
guess-
drop a dime, though.
Something
And the
happens
Pistons
if you
decide
don't
to
wear
take
your
their
shoe.
first time
I don't
out
know.
right here.
I just
Defeated
wear
by
my
the
shoe.
Pacers in their last game, they'll try to put that one
I just wear
behind
the shoe. I try not to tick off the people that are giving me VC every game.
Convert.
You know,
Detroit.
I don't want to come out my own pocket for VC, so gotta do what the company says. Wear the shoe.
Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. Holiday out there with Hart, and it's Favors in at the 5. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. And there's the pass to Ingram.
Man,
Now Williamson.
in front of,
6 on the shot clock. Griffin against Ingram. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket.
Trailer, got him.
Luke passes to the great one.
Oh,
Hits it from three-point range.
right.
The great one's got 21 in the game.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be
That was
confident
easy
too.
right there.
As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking
Yup,
up threes the
look at
way
that.
he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
Screen. Just so everybody know, I only have one defensive badge available. Oh, caught the trail. Got him. I only have one defensive badge. I used to.
Adjustment
I used
time
to
for
play
these guys.
when I was younger.
Defense has to make some adjustments.
And Holiday kicks to Ingram.
When I was, I'll say, when I was in high school as a sophomore, I went to a basketball camp. I got a chance to team up with Rashawn Leonard and play against Chris Webber and Jalen Rose while they were still, while we were all still in high school. So that's where my age is. I'm around that age.
Right there. Since when does he take guys off
So
the
yeah, I used to play.
Holiday, the pass to Favors. Over Maker. Detroit with the rebound. Following this one, they get to host the Mavericks. That game is the first and last of their own side.
That's why I know how to run the lane, know how to space the floor.
Get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win.
Let's go, off to the races.
That's a surprise. I mean,
Trey ball, pull up.
for him to miss when the defense is not
Right,
up on him.
they weren't ready.
Connects from three-point range.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every
Double
single
screen,
attempt
get
finding the
around
bottom
them.
of the bucket.
Holiday surveying the floor. Over Rose. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
There you go.
Oh, I forgot that. I had that turned up.
He
Didn't
never
mean to do that.
stopped working.
To the left
Okay,
wing.
he didn't keep up.
Here's the great one. Another three for Detroit.
Knows how to run a team, guys, and facilitate accordingly. Rose makes those around him better.
Pelicans trail by 14. Passes to Hart. Williamson with it.
His defense.
Kicks it to Holiday.
The best way to play defense when you don't have a badge is try to play good denial defense. Don't leave your guy open so he gets passes, so he can destroy you.
Rebound by the Pistons. Maker's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
He's been ice cold tonight.
Not really who I was going for, but we'll take
Guys,
it.
they really could have used his contribution.
Not the worst shot that could have went up.
1 of 4 from
Not the
three-point
best one we
range
could have
in
gotten,
the
but
second.
not the
A whole lot
worst.
dropping out there for
Ooh.
them. Lets it go from 11. The Pelicans get another chance here. Ingram.
Oh.
Griffin with some nice D.
And offensively, he has been a liability more than he's helped this quarter.
Bounce pass from Rose.
Escape dribble. Escape dribble.
Here's
There
the
we
great
go.
one.
Ah, he escape dribbled right out of bounds.
New Orleans will take
Man,
possession.
I hate this.
Now we have a
Do I know
chance to
Nick
pay
Young?
homage to the Eastern
I know of
Conference
him.
Player
I don't
of the
know him
Week,
personally.
The great one.
And what can you say about how huge he has been for
I've
this
met
offense?
NBA
Everything
players.
he's
I've
done
I've had
with
the
scoring,
honor to
the
play
shooting,
against
the
NBA
playmaking.
players in various
Take him out of the
situations.
lineup, and there's no telling
A
just
lot
how
of them have been
different
wrecked,
this team looks.
red ball situations.
Holiday with it. And Griffin picks it
but-
up defensively.
Yeah, I don't know any of them
Here's
personally.
Williamson.
Nothing like that.
That one off the back iron and out. They double
Ooh,
it with Williamson.
man.
And New Orleans pushing it up now.
You know, when you're in the city, when you play basketball against people, people will recognize you. You know, as being a former player, being an athlete. So
From outside the
you'll get that
arc,
recognition. You know, hey, you know, there's hey, and be your head nod if they happen to see you. But you know, it's nothing like that.
Is really good work there on the offensive glass.
And so here is New Orleans. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here's Ingram. Converts on the jumper for the easy two. Ingram's got his second bucket of the night.
And the stroke of Ingram, boy, just looks so pure coming off his hand.
Out to the wing. Here's the great one.
That was a tough shot.
And it's off from three-point range.
I didn't
So
energy.
it's
I didn't
Ingram
energy.
who brings up the ball for the New Orleans Pelicans.
Good defense.
The second overall pick in 2016.
You don't need to be
a
there.
lot of
You don't need to
expectations
block
for
everything.
Brandon Ingram.
Sometimes you just need to get in their face.
Puts that pressure on himself.
Sometimes you just need to get in their face.
Wants to be great.
Start it.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on them.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. And Clark, they say Brandon Ingram, his own biggest critic. Does all his frustration and worry become, you think, a hindrance?
I think it can be, guys. I mean, you can't weigh yourself down with
We're having a good
self-frustration
game
and
right now.
self-criticism.
Good lead. Oh,
Because it can
no, you can't
keep
give
you
that.
from being your best. At the end of the day, his
He missed
talent is
it. Okay.
obvious.
I was going to
think
say
he's
can't
got
give him an open
tremendous
shot, but
upside, that
clearly we
piece
can.
of the mentality that he brings has to be balanced out a bit.
To the middle. Here's the great one. That drops. The great one. And it comes off an assist from
Well,
Griffin.
moving without the
And that's
ball,
now 38
knowing how to
points
get
for
open.
the great one. Pelicans trail by 16. 1:44 left in the first half.
The toughest aspect of this game, if you're a shooter,
Ingram
is learning how to
outside.
catch and shoot
The
off
kick out to
a
Holiday.
pass that comes out of nowhere,
Bucket 6. Puts it up from 15.
a
And
pass that you didn't call for.
Holiday's got 15. Pistons
Because when you
lead
go to the
by
park
14.
and you call for passes, they tend to
Over to the wing.
if the
Holiday brings
pass
the
through
team.
that, man.
Taken away by Hayes.
pass out of that. If you happen to, what was I saying?
Ball
That
against
shit
Rose.
just pissed me off.
Ball
Oh, if you
pushes
press the
to
pass button and call for a pass, and the player happens to pass it to you while you're calling for the pass, as soon as your player catches it, he'll pass it again.
Defensive play.
You don't want
The
that.
emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense,
Yeah.
we talk about it
The
all
defense
the
is
time.
real.
Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they
All
can
right,
set
get
up.
in there. Yeah.
The Pistons have made 7 free throws and missed 3 in this game.
Yep,
First
great
free throw
shot.
is good. Some changes for New Orleans. Okafor is checked in for
He
Williamson.
subs in.
And J.J. Redick is subbed in for Drew Holiday.
Knock down another
Then for
three,
the
boy.
Pistons, Henson's checked in for Thon Maker. Christian Wood comes in for Blake
Some
Griffin.
defense.
And it's Luke Kennard in for
Pick him up
Rose.
at half court.
And that's
Oh,
another
shit.
area where
He
he
just walked
is
past.
just a superb player, excellent at the free throw line.
Oh. That's cool. Good D. Let's
He's
go. We're
covered
off.
closely. That shot off the mark. Here's Kennard.
Nah, give me that.
Here's the great one. He's covered by Ball. Detroit.
I'm killing myself by not shooting the fade away
Put those away, especially
and shooting
against
that weak
soft
sky
interior
hook, man. I don't want to shoot the sky hook in that situation. I
He's
don't.
cut down to just 12 points with the basket from Hayes.
Crossing. Man, what a cutoff.
Here's the great one. He's covered by Ball. Out to the right
Cut that
wing.
off.
Puts up a 3. Good on the triple.
Excuse me, folks.
43
Sorry
points
about
for
that.
the great one.
Boy, at the offensive end, his
Didn't
game
mean to get
is
sweat
so
in your coat.
impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
And
Or your
so it's the
Pepsi.
Detroit
Yeah.
Pistons. Their lead at 15 going into the break. Their defense has been terrific.
Yes,
in this
it
game.
has.
And now
That's
let's catch
weird.
up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from
I
the
usually don't
sideline.
play defense.
All right, Dave.
Kevin, thanks. Alongside Coach Alvin Gentry. Alvin, what sorts of adjustments are
It's
you going to
usually
make
a
in the second
scoring
half?
run.
Well, we just got to go.
Alvin,
David, and we'll be back for the third
we don't care about
action
your
following
adjustments.
halftime.
9 for 13. Shooting pretty well from out there.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead.
Let's
It's
get
been
some
one outstanding
defense.
game from the great one.
Another stop.
Problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys?
I get a
gave
20-point
too many free
lead, I
runs
can really
in
let
the
it
first
fly.
half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
As I get a 20-point lead, I start to let it
They've got
fly.
Griffin. Great one out there with Derrick Rose. Then there's Maker. And it's Makai Luke in at the 3 spot. To the paint. Clark, I have sat next to you
And one.
in these games for years.
Yep.
What's prevented you from taking a coaching position at some level?
I
Because
saw that
I
happen.
hear you talk, I'm thinking you'd be a perfect coach.
Well, a couple of things. One, coaching never
Oh,
lets up. It's
what a
always
terrible
on. And
free
I
throw.
get to enjoy the fact that I can be fully
Oh,
immersed
crap.
as a broadcaster and work with great guys like you.
Good D.
And
He's
then
not a
have
shooter.
period of time where I
go.
don't have to be immersed in basketball, and I've enjoyed that. And I also haven't trained or prepared to be a coach because it is demanding in terms of
Yep.
hours
Ball
that you
movement.
have to put in.
Filling the lane.
I've got a
Good
little
spacing.
more job security, I think, in the role
All
that I
important
serve
factors
as
in
an analyst,
basketball that
as
people
opposed to
overlook.
what might happen if I did try to be a coach.
You've got all the security in the world, believe me. Ball with it. Pass to Williamson. Takes it from 10. That falls.
If you notice, I stay in the passing lane. I make it obvious not to pass to him.
Pistons leading by
Because
15.
odds are if they pass to him, he's going to break my ankles. If I pass to him, he's going to break me off something real proper like. So
And it's gonna be
we
out of
just make
bounds
sure
for
guys
Pistons
don't get the
to retain
ball.
possession. And a quick look here at some of the numbers for him.
And when it comes to his scoring, he's enjoying a fantastic run. He's brought his points per game.
Wrong
thanks to the work
pass.
he's done in the past 10, and
I was trying to get that to
he's got a
Derrick Rose
big
on that
win in
cut,
store tonight.
but
They found a nice groove in this
I didn't
half,
use the
starting
icon
out 3
pass.
for 4.
Rose against Ball.
I really should have, but I didn't realize he was going to be that open that quickly, so I
There's the
didn't
pass to Williamson.
finger. Oh,
New
shit.
Orleans
Yep.
throwing the ball around and out of bounds.
Yeah,
The Pistons
playing
will
cat
take-
and mouse.
It's never too early to start looking at our contenders for this year's dunk contest. There's no
83rd.
doubt it'll be a terrific showdown of some of the game's best athletes.
Right.
And it seems like each year the bar keeps getting set
You
higher.
wouldn't dare get an
More props,
invitation.
crazier concepts to the competition, the level of dunks. I think this is going to be a good one.
When you look at Williamson sitting at the top of the heap, looks like he'll
Why can't I be in the dunk contest? I can put it down.
this year.
I can put it down. I got hops.
With his athleticism, this guy has got the goods, no doubt about it. The hops are incredible, and we'll just have to see what sort of creativity he can apply.
So there you go. And as it's looking, this year's dunk contest is shaping up to be a fantastic competition. We'll keep you updated on the voting.
No doubt it's going to be a good one, Kevin. We've got players on that list who'll do things that you didn't even think were possible.
The shot from 20 feet away. No good from the great
Well,
one.
we finally shot the fadeaway, but man, that was ugly.
Ingram outside. He kicks at the ball. Shot clock at 5.
Oh.
Here's Williamson. Tries yet again. And Favors finishes it off. Favors got 10 points in the game.
Well, I love the way he goes after it there. I mean, and you've got to respect that. He's rewarded for his efforts of pursuing the ball.
Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up. That one is on Holiday. So
Look at
both
that.
teams making some changes here. For
Good free
Detroit,
throw.
they have gone 9 of 13 from the line. Clark, we've had
I'm happy
sponsors on
with
the
any
uniforms
jump
for a
shot,
couple
any
of
free
seasons
throw I
now.
make
Do you
because
think
I need to
everyone's
unlock
grown
shooting
used to
badges.
seeing them?
Yeah, I think it's a normal part of the landscape, and it will
What's
take
all
a
that
little
dribbling?
more time. I've noticed them myself as I've watched
Man.
games. They're certainly a far cry from looking like NASCAR drivers, which I think is a good thing. You want them to be done visibly, but not overdone.
Here's the great
Flash.
one.
Nope.
They get it back.
He wasn't ready
Shot
for
number
that.
10.
Well, he's demanding the ball. He wants it, and he's coming through. I mean, you can see why his teammates trust him down the stretch, guys.
Look
To
at
the
that
left side
defense.
wing. Here's Williamson.
He can't score on you if he doesn't get touches. That's all I'm saying.
Chance at the line for one more.
The guy can't score on you if he doesn't get touches.
All right, well, look at how the
Oh,
hustle
yeah.
game has been going for the Pistons.
We got him against
Their
the wall.
defense
Right.
has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking a few as well.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
55 seconds left to play here in the third. Wood passes to the great
Flash.
and Detroit again with the bucket.
You know, they're looking good.
That was some pretty
really good right
basketball,
now
wasn't it?
because of him. He sees this game by the throat, and he's squeezing hard.
Passes it to Hayes. Back to Holiday.
Get that shit out of here.
Oh, he blocked it and deflects
Don't come
off
to
the
the hood.
backboard.
That shit.
It's certainly been cold
All
this
right, kill
quarter,
him.
guys, but
Kill
trying
him.
to shoot
Kill
his way
him.
back into a groove.
A nice shot by Mikhailuk.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point
The
barrage.
defense
They
is
came
real.
out gunning.
The defense is real.
Have not
Look at
stopped.
that. Look at that. Position defense.
Holiday inside the line. The
Oh.
putback, and there's
Terrible.
Favors putting it right back in.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
Rose against Ball.
Splash.
One.
Oh!
Going for it. And so
We got the shot we
short
wanted.
distance. Ahead by
I
26
jacked it.
points as we get ready for the
That was
break.
the shot I wanted right
Scoring
there.
has been tremendous,
Man.
and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. Back right after this.
Perhaps.
While we have the chance now,
Perhaps.
folks, let's go to our State Farm assist
I'll
of the
try.
game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at
To
the
go
precision
with just
on this pass.
fadeaways.
Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And there may not be a lot
Just
of drama down the
fadeaways.
stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Hayes out there with Favors. Then it's Miller, and it's Hart in at the two guard. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. Rose, that's good.
Hard to D Rose up any better. I mean, sometimes this guy is just impossible to stop.
We'll shoot all fadeaways.
Here's Alexander Walker. He's covered by Rose. Clark, take us inside the halftime locker room in the NBA.
Well, players typically just regroup individually. There may be some conversation between the players as a group, but then the coaches will
Yep.
huddle,
Good foul.
evaluate what transpired in the
Make him go
first
to the
half,
line.
adjust
Make him
it,
prove he can hit it.
and
Make him
then
earn it.
communicate that to the team.
I hate that he hit that
It's
first
basically
one.
a time to rest and
Oh,
regroup
ball don't light up. Let's
to
go.
adjust and strategize for the coaches.
Clark, you think there's any videotape review in there, maybe showing players certain sets, certain schemes?
In this day and age, for sure, with the use of iPads and
let's
technology,
step back.
if you go back to my time, there was no quick turnaround of video in the halftime locker room.
Right, right. I do know officials do that, too, in their locker room at halftime. Here's Alexander Walker.
shit.
He's
Crap,
covered by
crap, crap,
Rose.
crap,
Pass to Hart. Lets it go with
Okay.
the three. It's rebounded by
Good
Mikhailuk.
defense.
Here's the great one.
That was
Pelican
terrible.
with the rebound.
And I forgot I was saying I was shooting all fadeaways.
About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Pass to Alexander Walker.
That trash out of here. Uh-oh, they picked it
It's
back
stolen
up.
by Favors. He
Nothing
dishes it
easy,
to
though.
Hayes.
Nothing easy, though. Switch. Nope, no
Here's
switch.
Hart. He's covered by Rose.
Look at that. Look at that. Denial defense. Oh, crap.
There's the feed to Favors. Up and in
Man.
with the jumper near the hoop.
Had me on that
He's
one.
one of those guys you look at and you can just see the team is first with him. Never hesitates to find the open guy.
And here's Rose. The pass to the great one.
All right.
He got it again.
All
Sensational.
fadeaways. All
60
fadeaways.
points. This guy cannot be stopped.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the
Let's
final.
go. Off to the races. Oh,
Now
man.
Detroit.
Terrible movement.
Rose has capped the ball with the fadeaway. No good from the great
That was a
one.
bad fadeaway.
And here's
I
Miller.
faded.
Bring it up for New
Oh,
Orleans.
snap.
Inside.
Yeah. That defense. That defense. We are there.
Plays again. And it's
Offensive rebound. Man.
That effort is absolutely fantastic here. I mean, Hart staying active, being persistent, tracking down the rebound, and making sure they get something out of that extra possession.
Favors brings the double. The great one passes to him. Goes straight through the defender for the double.
He wasn't ready. He needs some milk.
And in terms of size, not your
Oh,
typical
man.
center, but man, he plays
What
as
a
big
great
as any of them.
pass.
thanks to that terrific moving ability.
The Pelicans making a switch here. Moore's checked in, and Detroit with a change here too.
Someone
Thomas
please
checked in
call
for the great one.
911. Yeah, I did celebrate a little too much after that. Might have to put me on the bench, calm me down a little bit.
Swap here for New Orleans. And then for Detroit. Akers checked in for Henson. Blake Griffin comes in for Christian Wood. And the great one subbed in for Thomas.
What a find by Griffin. He's a
Back
lot more
door.
skilled as a passer than he gets credit for as far as power forwards go. He has terrific vision.
Pass the ball. Lets the three fly. Rebound by the Pistons. Griffin's got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
I knew it.
He's been absolutely ridiculous in this
Knew he was
game.
gonna hit that.
You get the
That was
sense
too
he
easy.
just can't miss.
They've been
I
struggling
know I
here
said
on offense.
fadeaways, but
Yeah,
man,
a
come
dry
on.
spell for sure.
How was I not supposed to shoot that?
Griffin against Ingram. Now here's Williamson. Defense is right there.
And the difference maker has on this end, love whenever he gets up to swat shots back.
Here's
Really?
Melly. And another shot. And the call.
Can we get some rebounding?
It sends in
Rebounding. Man. I mean, I don't know why I'm complaining. I picked the Pistons. You know, hey, it is what it is. But man, I like a rebounding. That's terrible. Okay. Pull me out, bring me back in for the last 58 seconds.
Now here's Williamson. He's covered by Murray. Pass to Melly.
Here's a tip for anybody who plays. When you
Griffin against
move,
Okafor.
whenever you move defensively, you want to move. Oh
Pass to
shit!
Redick. Jacks up a three.
You want to move basket to ball.
It's hauled in by
It's-
Thomas.
You know, I wouldn't be
It's-
surprised if he gets yanked soon. I mean, that's how bad his shot
It's
selection
kind of hard
has
to
been.
explain.
And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
If you watch how I move, when my guy doesn't have the ball,
Now,
I
Redick.
move basket to
Now
ball.
8 seconds separating
So,
the two clocks.
You see how I move to the basket?
Here's Melly.
When he
He's
ran
guarded
to
by
the corner, I
Thomas.
floated to the back towards the basket before I shot out to him.
Just 5 to shoot.
That way I could cover any passes that may be made out
Here's
to him,
Williamson.
or I could defend against him attempting to do a quick back door. I take the back door completely away by doing that.
Here's the great one.
So
That one falls coming off of Thomas's
That's-
feet.
And credit the whole team.
That's
It
little
was a
basketball
focused, concerted effort
tip
to
for
put
you.
this one away.
Yeah,
You
what a
move basket
time
to
to
ball.
put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
And so Detroit takes this one by a big margin. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team...
Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is
Oh, we made
Kevin
50 off
Aldridge.
Adidas?
Thanks for watching.
Man,
We'll see you next time.
I got paid off the beats though. All right, a lot of post-game action.
Hey, Jet here, man. I thought you guys came out focused and prepared.
We did.
And once you built that lead, man, you never let up.
We did. These aren't our fans, so
That's the beauty of this team, man. We tried to.
give them the rigmarole, team chemistry, and all. 20%.
Time for one of my favorite segments, Home Team Power Ranking.
What's that again, Hank?
Yeah, glad you asked. In this segment,
It feels
rank
like
performances from our home.
when the team chemistry is high, the team plays better. You know, if you pass it to them, they'll actually finish instead of hesitating and looking confused. It's worth
All right.
it to me.
You guys ready to get down to business? We got a new contract to hash out.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Absolutely. All right, let's do
We
it.
talked up my Adidas contract. Let's see. Do I want more incentives? No, I don't. I'm cool. Yeah, see. One. Guys, break scores. Corner threes are limitless threes. Go corner threes.
Pleasure doing business with you, Don.
Levi, the pleasure's all mine. Excited to
Most
stay
people
in the
would
Che
have put
business.
limitless threes, but I don't really think I shoot that many super deep shots. Let's see. What are the badges I need to unlock? I'm really gonna hold off on you know what? Just to make it simple, yeah, so I don't waste a lot of time thinking and just go to range extender. Skip practice. We're live streaming, so yeah, we're gonna skip practice. No one wants to see practice. Practice? Practice? We're talking about practice? 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 Practice. We're talking about practice? Sorry, but I can't show NBA 2K TV. They sometimes play licensed music and it becomes a problem. So to avoid that, we just go to commercial during 2K TV. So you get the big "I'll be right back" message. Here we go. Oh, well, no, not yet. There we go. Boom, here we go. We're back. And we are, okay.
Hey, big game tonight. How you feeling?
Feeling great.
Good, because this one's on national TV and you gotta crush it.
Shouldn't you be telling me it's just another game?
Oh, no, that's the coach's job. My job is to tell it like it is.
Big game, man. Don't let it get to you.
Got you.
And this is a showcase.
A showcase for what?
For you. You play well tonight and you dominate the news cycle. That's where you win awards, Che. That's when you get better deals. You build up your profile.
Oh, I appreciate that. But you know what? I'm gonna just play my game. I don't want other stuff get in my head.
Hey, you do you. I'm just here to tell you about the PR ramifications. Oh, I gotta take this. Just think about what I said, okay?
Yeah, I got you. Appreciate it.
Absolutely, I'm on my way.
Coach, what up?
So we have to ball. Basically, I just have to play my regular game. My character's doing the interview. I'm not involved. I can't get any VC for it. No fans. No team chemistry. Man, they are so stingy. We don't like stingy. Stingy is stingy. Oh man, they just keep playing this licensed music, boy. They're trying to kill me.
Welcome to this Thursday night.
Man,
now we get a
those
chance
names.
to check out the standings out east already. We are in December. Taking a look at
Beer,
Detroit, a
Dumars,
terrific
Thomas.
position for them as they hold up that illustrious top spot, but it's a long season, as we all know.
And checking out Detroit, they are, in my eyes, one of the big surprises of the young season. I mean, no doubt the talent was there, but I just didn't think it would come together this fast.
But yeah, you weren't alone in thinking that, but you got to
My favorite testing from that team was Benny Johnson.
So
He was
let's
a
take a
beast.
look at the starters for the Dallas Mavericks. Doncic and Hardaway at the 2 and the 3. Then it's Jalen Brunson. Then there's Dwight
Oh,
Powell.
I'm up against
And
Luka.
it's Kleba in
Man.
at the 4 spot. And for the Pistons, we've got Derrick Rose.
Look. Cut him off. He was going to try to smith me.
And it's
But I
McCallum
defended it.
at the 3 slot. Right
You
around
couldn't
midseason
do
here,
nothing but
players
do that
only
little
meetings being
hesitation
held.
dribble, that little glitch dribble.
Well, there's some really good ones coming, and there's some bad ones. This was
Yep.
Hey guys, just want to bring
Start the game off, busting his ass.
Bit better. We need to focus. I'll start with myself. I can be better on the boards. You need to be better guards over here. Those kind of meetings are good. Then there's the ones that say, listen guys,
I'm trying to take advantage of Luka's lack of
put the phones down, no more going out, sacrifice.
lateral movement. We'll use that. We'll try to take advantage of that.
Next month we're rolling in where we can't come back. And then there's the ones that you don't like, the ones that finger point and saying, hey, guys, I called this meeting because I'm tired of all of you. None of you are putting up. And then another guy says, wait, I'm not doing my job. You're not doing your job. And other guys come in and you kind of get how it goes. So a lot of different ways you can have meetings. But hopefully as a coach, you have great leadership. So
doesn't exist. Trey ball, take it in the face.
The Great One's got 5 points so far.
I knew that was about to happen.
An explosive scorer, but he's always been a very capable passer at the point.
Powell, the pass to Kleba. There's the three. Rebounded by the Great One.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last one. And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
He beat me on that crossover.
Why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim.
Here's Rose. After Luka Doncic's bucket, passes it to Wood. The pass to the Great
Flash.
Well, he is looking confident.
Man, that was easy money.
So far.
Easy money.
Because he's getting his number called early. I mean, he's doing his part to help carry the offensive load.
Now here's Brunson. In the game against Sacramento.
You know, I'm glad that wasn't Steph Curry. He would have definitely just pulled up and jayed me.
It's good. He makes his first shot of the game. Detroit's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Here's Rose. He can't get that one to fall. And the Mavericks going the other way now. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
They shot the lights out from deep. Really stretched out the defense in that one.
Nowadays, the three-point shot is huge. They were on fire from outside.
Here's Kleba.
Ah, crap.
Around 5.5 points
Bad position.
And Doncic gets it to go.
I came off the screen and ended up behind him.
Confidence. When Doncic gets these inside looks, he just jumps all over.
Rose.
You're too slow.
Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. And that's 11 points for the Great One.
Some players might wear down during this kind of run. He's only been strong.
Pass to Kleba.
Really? 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 Foul away from the ball? Really? That's how it's going down? That's what we're doing now? That's what's hard in the streets?
Now here's Brunson. He's covered by
Good D, good D, good D. Yup.
To Doncic.
Yup.
And out of bounds. The Pistons will take it. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition.
We had a tough week last week.
Take a look at the Mavericks. They're playing really well, moving up
We
now.
took a couple L's last week. It wasn't good.
And checking out Detroit, they love the situation they're in right now. Playing very well, but looking at it, they know there's still a lot left to prove.
Here's Brunson.
That was my
And
fault.
the layup is good. Brunson's got 5 points so far.
And how about the vision there from Doncic? Can make the easy pass and also the difficult.
Luke passes to Rose. Nice ball movement by Detroit. 6 to shoot.
I hate that they didn't pass it to me until I was out of energy. That was terrible.
This game against
That was a terrible possession.
their first meeting of the season.
And with this matchup
Bad
being
look.
East versus West affair, it'll be the first of only 2 meetings.
Let's go. Defense.
Yeah, should be a
Doesn't
fun
exist.
game to watch. I mean, two
Let's
teams
go.
that don't see each other that much.
Doesn't exist. Get out of there. Where you at? Where you at? Holla at your boy.
He's got 14.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Pass to Kleba. Powell with it. Passes it to Brunson. kept alive.
Yeah.
Doncic laid in with a nice touch.
Yeah. What are you gonna do?
Just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Rose passes to Maker. Here's the great one, guarded by Powell.
That's it. Man,
Doncic with the ball.
that was a good steal. I was busy dribbling and trying to pass at the same time. My character's not ready for that. That was too much.
And so it's Rose who brings the ball up for the Pistons. They trail by 1.
Well, last season was a successful one for the Pistons. I mean, they made the playoffs as an 8 seed. They were counted out at times, but had a strong second half to make it back to the postseason.
Okay.
With the bucket.
Great decision, great find. I mean, draws the double team and passes out of it to create the open look.
The pass to Hardaway. Back to Doncic. Charity stripe shot. A rebound by the great one. And Chris with the Pistons. An incredible run during February made the difference last season for them.
Man, why'd you just dunk on him, man? You went up like a 7-foot Twinkie.
They showed some flashes of greatness. Now it's just about continuing to improve.
Well, go ahead and just hammer it home, why don't you?
He might not be the athlete that some of the other big men
Okay, that was a bad look on my part.
My goodness, he still knows how to finish.
Yeah, we see it here. When he does get aggressive, the result can be powerful.
Well, that's why they're in front. Aggressive play at both ends. Nicely done.
Rose passes to Wood. Back to Rose. Here's the great one. Guarded by Doncic. Down to 5 on the
Take
shot
it in the
clock.
face.
The great one's good from the great one.
Oh, man, off to a terrific start. Yet to
Gotta have a go-to move. You gotta have a go-to move.
Outside Hardaway. Pass to Doncic. Powell kicks to Brunson. Pass to Kleba. It's good on the putback. Timeout. And the Mavericks lead by 3.
And already they've taken
We're giving them problems. They're having problems.
And controlling the backboard.
And the Pistons
Problems.
First timeout right here. While the NBA is
Man.
entertained, you know, Chris, it all.
Oh, they put me on the bench? Man, this is when it's about to get ugly. Look at this lead they just built up. Oh, no, they didn't build a lead up. You hung around. Fancy that.
3 from the inbound. Dallas again missing.
That's just a lucky break for the deep there. Keep giving him that shot. Bad things.
Good shot. What do we knock that down?
Then there's the great one. And it's Rose. And it's Mikhailuk in its small forward. That's the group for Detroit right now. Now here's Cauley Stein. 6 points for him. Now here's Brunson. Defense right on him. Cauley Stein passes to Doncic. Goes up with it again. Lost contact on the shot.
Man, they put us raw at rebounding. It's killing us.
He's allowing him to find a lot of good shots.
The Mavericks shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
Yeah, and over the course of the season, they're a respectable 78%. That comes in handy in close games.
Now here's Rose. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Here's the great one. His 3-pointers off the mark. Dallas
I hate that I
leading
missed
by 3.
that. Shit.
To the paint.
Good defense.
Here's Doncic.
Great foul. We'll take it.
So he'll be shooting free throws here.
You just never know what Doncic is going to do. I mean, which is one of the reasons he gets the defense to foul.
Dallas shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. Griffin's checked in for the Pistons. Greg, you look at the young Luka Doncic. What impresses you the most right now about his game?
Kevin, you just don't see many players his height who can handle and make step-back threes. Also, his confidence. He came into the league never doubting that he could dominate a game. And don't forget about his brilliance as a passer.
Here's Hardaway. They shot off that time. The Pistons go the other way with it. They defeated the Pelicans in their last game.
Remarkable consistency from deep. You can't count on that every game, especially on the road.
Defense. 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 Defense.
And here is Doncic after the three-pointer from the great one. Wide open. And he connects with the jumper. Kleber's got 6 points. Pistons trailed by 4. Pass to the great one. Back to Rose. Now the pass to the great one. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
That was a good shot.
Cauley Stein's got his 5th rebound in this one. Now Doncic. He's got 10. The tray.
What do I step up late?
Now Detroit moving it up.
Jeez, man. What was that? Wow. That was amazing.
Thanks, Kevin. The great one in that last game against the Pelicans was
Let's go. Let's go. Oh, good drive. Kick it out. Man. Derrick Rose is taking the game into his own hands.
The numbers in that game make me
Freaking these NPC. Oh, shit. Oh, crap.
He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Okay.
He was not going to let
He got put in the washing machine.
We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude.
High spin.
I think he will because he takes being a leader seriously, and it shows in how he...
Way downtown? Bang!
The three-pointer is right on target.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. It's a three-point game. Here's Doncic. Detroit with the rebound.
He's forcing things a little bit in this quarter, settling for shots that he'd be better off passing up.
A nice shot by McCullough.
Gotta keep your team involved. Let's go. 1 point game.
Defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
This is why we play.
He's got 7.
Let's go. Let's go.
With some nice D. Pass to McCullough.
Let's go.
And that one's good.
1 point lead.
4, shooting 50%.
Don't call it a comeback.
Always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Oh, my goodness.
Plays it up and banks it in.
Look down for a hot second.
Doncic has got 16 points.
And it just seems when Doncic turns it on, it's a sight to see. Incredible at scoring.
Give it to him then.
Guys,
I got hops. I can jump.
Yeah, and you look at the lead changes. 6 already.
Let's go. Defense.
Dallas has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second.
Defense.
Runs in the pass to Kleber.
Defense.
Dallas moving it around.
Let's go. We're off to the races.
Off the mark. The Pistons have gone to 16 from the field in the second quarter. A nice efficient 50%. Passes it to the great one. Now Rose. The pass to the
and one. Oh.
Clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming.
Nothing they can do.
Chris, the NBA has flattened now the draft lottery odds.
They were
now
stuck.
that you've seen it at work, seen it in play, any additional changes you might make?
Well, you know, Kev, I still a wait and see for me.
Let's
I
go.
definitely like
Second one.
the NBA making sure they try to address the problem. You never want a team
Let's go.
To think that they can be rewarded for losing. So I like what we've done so far, but you know, if I'm a GM, if I'm a president, I'm always going to try to find ways to manipulate and find that, you know, those open gray areas. And so I think this is something we're always going to have to address, but I love the fact the NBA has gotten ahead of the problem.
Like the Clippers of a year ago. They looked like, gosh, they've lost all their superstars, but they gave it such a great go. They actually made the playoffs.
Yeah, and it started from the top. I mean, Mr. Ballmer said, listen, we do not want to lose. We're going to go in and we're going to play hard. And I tell you what, I think that that's what rewarded them during free agency by able to go out and recruit players and say, listen, we don't lose here.
Man.
We just need you to take us over the top. And I think that's a pretty good recruiting pitch.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Rose passes to Wood. Here's the great one. Yes, great Rose with the assist that time.
I hate having to score at the basket like that. I want to get all jump shots.
It's been fantastic, and it's a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Now, here's Doncic. He's coming off a 25-point game against Sacramento.
And his passing also off the charts in that game. In just about every aspect of their offense, he was dialed in.
Do with that.
A lot by watching him operate in their offense.
Detroit's gone 4-7 on three-point shots in the second quarter. Pass to Griffin. Shoots a three. Another three for Detroit.
Good shit. Man, what a great shot that was. What a great shot, man.
And here's Brunson. 7 points in the game. On the wing, Doncic. Here's the floater. A shot, no good. And it's Detroit the other way. Griffin dishes to Rose. Is good, and he's got a chance.
Derrick Rose to the rack.
And one area where they've improved here in the second quarter is getting
Mr. New Ankles
in the paint. That inside scoring has gotten much stronger.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Dwight Powell's checked in for Willie Cauley-Stein.
Let's go.
Second left.
So much for the little 5-point lead we built up. They dropped it right back down to 2.
Thanks a lot, Derek.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow.
Pretty decent game so far, though. They're trying it back and forth. I'm only +5, man. 6 or 7. I'm shooting pretty good.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. It's been one outstanding game from the Great One.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
Yeah, Greg, and that's somewhat of a
little
middy. He's been really patient and unselfish.
Here's who Rick Carlisle is starting the second half with. Doncic and Hardaway at the 2 and the 3. Then there's Dwight Powell. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Kleba in at the 4-man position. Pass to Doncic. Fires it up. And Henson pulls it down. Henson's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Put it on his neck. Put it on his neck. Who you with?
From the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Doncic outside. About 1 minute played here in the second half. Good.
I did that up as well as I could.
Tricks up his sleeve there. Doncic's handles are very impressive.
The Great One pass.
Wow.
Stolen by Brunson. Hardaway with a wide open look. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
And they had some botched coverage.
That was easy assist.
No cover.
Got that bucket.
Rock solid start for them. I mean, they're 3 for 3 since coming out of the locker room.
Brunson the pass to Doncic. A 3-ball.
Let's go.
The rebound by the Great One. The Great One's got rebound number 7.
Let's go. We balling.
Some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Mavericks trailed by 8. They can use a big shot here to get.
They can use something here.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
We're keeping Doncic out of the game.
Shot clock at 6.
Got Lucas standing on the elbow, missing the ball, wishing he could touch it.
No good that time either.
They're having trouble getting going here in the second half. I mean, that's their 4th miss in 5 attempts.
Here's Hood, and 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And Dallas gets
I should have just pulled it up.
Detroit shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. And he makes the first. Hey, Chris, with Dirk retiring, who now has the best fadeaway, you think, in the game from the post position?
it's a man that stole his move. Now, he didn't need to steal it. He just added on to his game. He's a great person. He's not a thief, but he uses that one-leg kick fadeaway, and he's the same height as Dirk. Well, that's Kevin Durant, the best fadeaway in the game, period.
Towns is developing a nice one, too.
Oh, you know what? I love Towns' games inside, and what makes Towns so good is that he can fade away over the right shoulder. And you know why that makes it so tough? Because he can come over the left shoulder with a jump hook. Most guys with the best fadeaways, they have a counter that already gets you hung in on that counter, and then when you're thinking about that original move, bam, it hits you with the fadeaway.
Yep, it goes, and the Piston lead is cut down to 8.
All right.
From
That's fine. Do what you do, Doncic. Oh, crap. Come on. Come on, Rose.
He's playing with a lot of confidence. That's why they're going to him with such consistency.
To the middle.
And one.
And the shot goes down.
That's what happens when you move the ball. That's what happens when you move the ball.
First trip to the free throw line.
Find open man.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low number.
And the Pistons making a change here. Galloway is checked in. And Dallas with a change here, too. Cauley Stein, he's checked in for Maxi Kleba. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, there is a lot of optimism
Terrible.
in Dallas.
I don't even know what happened there.
Luka Doncic and
That guy just like, I don't know what happened.
Said,
The Matrix.
right away.
There was a glitch in the Matrix, I guess.
Similar roots, both speak Spanish. That'll translate on the court. We can be something special. Kevin, look out for them to compliment and criticize one another in a different tone.
If they play their potential, they could be scary. Thanks, David.
I don't know if it's been the main
Come on,
factor.
man. Don't let him get you on the outlet.
It's definitely been one factor.
Not on the outlet pass, Pimpin. Not on the outlet pass.
Galloway taking his time here. Passes to the great one.
That was terrible.
And again, it's the
Why did I even run there?
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Couldn't stay in front of him.
Doncic gets it to go.
Man,
This might be comeback time for them.
Quarter converting at a really high percentage.
There's Galloway. Averages about 5 points a game. The pass to Wood.
Wow. That was some of the nastiest offense I've ever seen.
He brings it up for the Mavericks. They'll be playing host to Miami for the next game. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Doncic, no good. Detroit's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Here's Wood. It's good.
I was going to say, do something, man. Do something with it.
Excellent work offensively to get that shot attempt into a can't-miss area.
Powell with it. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Doncic. Here is the long-range jumper.
And love how much Doncic believes in himself. It shows when he shoots off the pass like that.
Doncic comes with the double team. Galloway with the bucket.
Okay, we'll take it.
Great decision. Great find. I mean, draws the double team and passes out of it to create the open look.
To the inside.
That should give him a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
Hey, guys, you think he was sending a message on that?
Oh.
He doesn't like...
Man, come on, man.
Wood gets to Galloway.
You want to get up to speed. Oh.
Releases.
Good shot. They're trying to get that one up to speed.
He's played a huge role and has them in position to grab the double.
Here's Brunson. Detroit with the rebound. The Great One's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Here's Wood. Nice D from Doncic.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him on.
The younger, the better.
Blake Griffin, he's checked in for
That's
Wood.
a cool name. It's crazy he asked about Nick
Mavericks trail
Young.
by 7.
With that name, some people would think that you are actually Nick Young in the chat.
Back to Doncic. And that's collected by the Great One.
Look at that. Look at that.
Double-digit rebounds
Look at that.
in the game.
That was easy.
A nice shot by McCullough.
That was easy.
He's out there on an island, all by himself. I mean, good job to stay cool and train.
Now here's Brunson. Guarded closer.
Oh, screens. Oh, let him run right past. Yep.
Here's Cauley Stein.
What a way to get there.
Galloway pulls it down. Pistons leading by 9.
Nope. Nope. Got him. Got him. Ooh. I had McCollum in the corner too. I shouldn't have missed that though.
Outside Hardaway. He feeds it to Cauley Stein. Good, and the assist goes to Hardaway.
That was a mismatch. They were going to get that.
Stein. And for Cauley Stein, the improvement, Chris, was across the board.
Yeah, he was playing about the same amount as the year before, but it was just
good shot. We'll take that.
More tenacious on the glass, finishing better.
Good ball movement. It doesn't take much.
Another in the long line of big men who can drain the three. That makes him a very tough cover.
Powell, the pass to Hardaway. Another
wow. No defense for that.
That gives him 2 3-pointers for the game, 1 in each half. I mean, he may add to that total pretty soon.
Pass to Galloway. Here's McCareer. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Hardaway dishes to Doncic. Again, the Mavericks score.
And you can tell that Doncic loves leaking out. They're able to get to the right spot there in transition.
Here's the great one. Guarded by Doncic. Galloway, the pass to the great. Nice ball movement by Detroit. And then Griffin with the dunk.
That's what happens when you move the ball.
Griffin finishes with power. I mean, he's showing he's not to be messed with close to the basket.
Now, here's Doncic. He has 29. Down low.
No, sir. Look there.
Rebound, Detroit. They've led by as much as 10. Here's McCareer.
Easy money.
It falls for his 5th field goal tonight.
Easy money. Basketball is a simple game, man. Basketball is a real simple game. It's a kid's game.
Displaying his skills today.
They got to start guarding him out to about 28 feet because he's killing them from long range.
Real simple.
Simple team. We're in the 4th quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone.
Oof.
And he gets it to go.
Tough player.
Call the foul. He's on his way to the line for 1 more.
Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish.
And in his 5th year out of Utah, DeLon Wright, 6'5", great size, Chris, for the point guard position.
Oh, yeah, Kevin, and I like his game. Now, check it out. He's a solid defender. He can rebound the ball. He takes care of the ball. You can win with guys like that.
No defense for that. No defense for that. Not going to stop that.
Then it's John Henson, and it's Kennard in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group for Detroit right now. We're in the final quarter of play here.
I should have switched.
That one's good.
But I don't like switching. I hate switching.
Just 7 points in the basket.
Every defense now does switch. Well.
Now Rose. To the wing on the left. Here's the great one. Again, the Pistons good for 2. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Mavericks.
Apparently it wasn't that easy because I had a bunch of badges pop up. Get that shit out of here. Oh, man, my language. But still, get that out of here.
The first one falls, and the Pistons making a change here.
Let's go.
The Mavericks also with a sub. Maxi Kleba, he's checked in for Wright.
Ball live.
And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the 4th. Five on the clock. Passes it to the great one. Fires the 3. Nice D from Doncic.
Not really.
Not quite enough defense. That time
I mean, it was, but man, I gave it to him.
It's the 3-point bomb. Doncic has got
I got drawn too far up under the rim.
And And you know what? He's
because I don't have any help
really
defense.
bright spots.
Oh, look at that.
Trying to will this
Easy
team.
money. Backdoor.
That one drops for him. 40 points for the great one.
Oh, it's scary because he's just been a matchup nightmare in this game. He's eaten up anybody they've thrown at him.
Doncic finds Brunson. Powell trying to free himself up. Brunson, good.
That's a perfect setup. Solid screen, defender can't avoid it. Opens up a clear path to the bucket.
Outside Rose. There's the pass to the great one. From deep. Powell pulls it in. Powell's got 7 rebounds in the game. Now here is Hardaway. D right on him. Pass to Brunson.
No touches, Luka. No touches. You're done this possession. You don't get no play this possession. Yup.
Ball stolen. And that's out of bounds. Detroit will retain possession. Here's a look at what's coming up.
Luka turned the wrong way. I instantly asked for the pass.
They'll be playing against James Harden and the Houston Rockets.
The moment he turned around, I instantly asked for the pass. Let me take a quick pause during this time.
And for their matchup with the Celtics.
And we're back.
Here's the great one. The 17-footer goes down. The great one's got
Easy
42
basket.
in the game.
And that's smart basketball. Makers showing nice awareness there, spotting the open man.
Doncic with it. Now guarded by the great one. It'll go, and the Detroit lead is cut down to 4 on the bucket from Doncic.
That's just great touch. The teardrop, well, that's all about feel.
Inside, picked off in midair. And now the fast break. Doncic with the ball. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Nice work to get it inside and
Defense is real on here, man. Last 6 minutes, everything's been turned up a notch.
Good on the second free throw. Detroit leading by 3. Rose surveying the D. Here's the great one. Mikhailuk passes to Rose. Just 5 on the clock. Here's the great one. Goal from the top of the key. It's good. This time the assist from Rose.
You gotta get open. You gotta be able to get yourself open.
Number 8 now on the night. Mavericks trailed by 5. Runs in the pass to Kleba.
Shit is real.
Dallas moving the ball around. Pass to Brunson. Over Rose. Second shot opportunity.
We're getting monstered on the boards,
has been
man.
very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Crap, get out of the paint.
Now here's
Got him.
Brunson covering. No good from the great one.
After a monster first half from 3-point range, I mean,
Slow down that transition.
Here in the second.
Held up the outlet pass.
Brunson the pass to Doncic.
Hey,
To tie it up.
that's what's up.
Detroit with the rebound. Woods got 6
Trail it.
rebounds now in the game. Here's the great one.
Oh,
And a miss there on the triple.
And maybe, you know, he thinks he can shoot himself out
Man.
of the whole spell, but I
That was
don't
a tough
think that's
layup.
the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him to ease up off the threes. And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Coach trusts him to make when he plays down the stretch. I mean, because he's shown that ability time and time and time again.
Runs in the pass to Doncic. Shot from 12. Goes back up. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Shoots from the block.
Yep, easy. What's that? Brotherhood, what up, though? Thanks for falling through, Pimpin'.
He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Passes it to Brunson.
Man.
And the assist goes to Doncic.
What up, though? Thanks for falling through, Pimpin'.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It's a lazy effort. Let's just be honest. Hoping the shooter misses, that doesn't constitute defense.
We'll take that. We'll take that. We'll take it.
Takes it off the glass. And the Pistons.
I'm surprised he made it. To be honest, I'm surprised he made that. Defense. No, Luka. You get no touches. Ah, shit. He got a touch.
And he drops it in from the low post. Doncic has got 40 points.
There's moments like that. I wish I had gave him a couple of defensive badges. Oh,
Doncic with the steal. Hardaway for three.
Nope, I got that.
Now the Pistons take it the other way. Stolen by Brunson. And Doncic with a clear pass.
2-point game. God damn it. Man, let's go. Oh, don't turn it over.
Here's the great one. Guarded by Doncic.
Luka playing tough. Got him. What? How? He was clearly beaten.
And there's the pass to Kleba.
Nope, no Luka. You get no touches. God damn it. Let's go. Defense.
To tie it up. And yes, it's good.
Terrible.
Doncic has got 44.
Terrible.
And he's capable of scoring from anywhere, really. Doncic has a strong grasp here of the mid-range.
Did y'all see that? Did y'all see that? Man, come on, Derrick Rose. You're a former MVP, Pimpin'. You gotta do better than that. No, sir. That's money.
Dallas has gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter.
Why? Why?
Hardaway's got 8 here.
Man, that was bad defense right there. Why would you double team him like that? Why are y'all trapping so early?
Hardaway with the steal.
I was trying to get that to Maker. There it is.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Yeah, it seems like
cat's folded like an old wallet.
It comes right back with a bucket of its own.
Here's the great one. Guarded by Doncic. Doncic comes with a double team. Second chance effort. And with that, the Maverick lead is cut to just 3 points on the basket from
The Mavericks defense has just been phenomenal in the last 3 minutes.
That's what's frustrating because you did the job defensively to get the stop, and then you gave it right back.
Brunson kicks to Doncic. Got it.
Then my character just slid out of his way.
Doncic decides he wants to take over, and it's his personality. He comes up with the goods on that one.
It's good, and he has brought them to within 2 points.
That's a real.
That's right. Heartless.
They'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see longer possessions from this point on.
And here's Brunson. No good from 11 feet. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Maker kicks to Rose.
Got him. Right between the eyes. Right between the eyes. What a big shot that was.
They're behind by 1. We've got
If I was Dallas, I would definitely go at Luka, and I would definitely go at MyCareer. Hey, what can I say? I haven't been able to do shit with Luka when he's gotten the ball.
You'd expect him to go for 2 here unless they get something wide open on the perimeter.
Here's Doncic.
No, sir. No, sir. What a way to pull that off. What a way to pull that out, man. What? What more do I need to do? All right. Oh, man. Ooh. Woo. That was down the wire, wasn't it? Man.
Being on edge of your seat and just wondering what's going to happen.
Man.
Is this thing going to play out?
What a game.
David.
What a crazy game that was. That was absolutely insane, man. Wow. Oof, shit. Oh, man. I might need a second after that one. That was intense.
Kevin, thanks very much. Che, congrats on the win and another triple-double for you.
I might need,
How are you able to do this so consistently?
Hey, DA, man, you know the key for me is to bring the energy on both ends of the floor. You know, keep my feet moving, hands up, looking for opportunities. You know, many good things come from that starting point.
Well, it's been a whirlwind for you so far, and it's been very successful as well. Congratulations. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again.
Man, that game was intense. Like, I really need to take a break after that one.
Come on, not today. I'm tired.
Sorry, you gotta do some media.
Can I skip it?
Not if you want to get fined.
I'll be there.
Thanks, Jay.
All right. See you in a few.
Man, that was intense. Don't tell me we're losing Blake again. We literally just got D-Rose back from injury. That's crazy.
Nice game, Che.
Thanks, Patty. I appreciate
Let's
that.
Hold down a lot of
change
boards
the look
tonight.
up real
Is that the
quick.
key to the win?
Look, I don't know if it was a key necessarily, but it helped a lot for sure.
Yeah.
It's an important part of any team's defense, no matter what your scheme is. It ends possession and it helps you get into transition. Listen.
If I wasn't live streaming, this is the point where I had to get up, walk around, go take a drink.
The action the fans like to see.
Right
and it's a
now,
big
I'm
part
just
of what we want to do as a team, you know?
Standing up, stretching legs. Man. Because that was draining. That last game took a lot out of me. Let's see. I guess I'll make standing dunk at least to even 40. Then I guess I'll start working on these crappy post moves. Messages? From what? I'm on my damn Lillard-ish with that clutch 3, huh? Yeah, just trying to make a name for myself, you know? Well, you're on your way, bro. I'm impressed. All right, appreciate it. Appreciate it. You know, I'm humble. You know, humility counts for something, you know. People respect you when you have a certain level of humility about you. Can't be a douche all the time. I've tried it. Doesn't end well. Don't get me wrong. It's hilarious, but it doesn't end well. Not for me, anyway. For the people, onlookers, oh yeah, it was hilarious. It was pure comedy. Pure comedic gold. Oh, don't worry. I will not be telling that story, though. That shit will go with me to the grave. So, let's get ready for this next game. It's tough skipping practice. It's tough. Kind of got an OCD about me when it comes to that. I'll be right back.
Jay, what's up, man? You good?
Good. Have a good one.
Will do.
And in the locker room, each guy has been going over and through his own routine to get ready. But once they take the floor, they're one single unit. An aerial view of the many buildings.
Oh man, I'm about to get in trouble.
Influential with his taste for sure. Thank you.
I messed around and forgot. Let that music play.
These teams are so good at getting stopped.
Can't let the music play. It messes up everything. Right now, I'm probably getting a nasty message from
And a look at the starters for the Pistons.
a few areas telling me that I just played something that I shouldn't have.
And it's Mikhailuk in at the three. And for the Rockets, Westbrook and Harden, the dynamite pair. They're the backcourt. Gordon out there with Green.
Here we go.
Down low. Tip-off goes to Houston. And here's Harden. Outside Gordon. Pass to Westbrook. For the three. It's hauled in by Wood. Here's the great one. Guarded by Harden. Pass to Rose. Out left to the wing. Here's the great one. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
Nice pass by Derrick Rose, spotting a wide open guy from the corner of his
That was
eye.
easy. That was an easy shot. Okay.
Outside Westbrook. Detroit with the rebound. I want to keep it rolling here following the win against Dallas.
Well, and
Easy
that
bucket.
they just had everything working offensively. It's a lot of fun when you get into that kind of a groove.
You know, I love what the coaches did tonight. They pushed the right buttons time and time again.
Oh,
And the foul called on the great one.
that's a bad sign.
That is his first foul of the game.
That's something you hate. You're trying to come in with an aggressive mindset, and that early foul could take you right out of it.
Sure can.
Here's
Sure
Westbrook.
did.
He had a 21-point outing in their last game against the Magic in Orlando.
Yeah, and I look at his total effect on the scoring, both as a
Man,
passer
two
and a
team
shooter.
fouls already.
Incredibly
Not a good look.
Well,
Not a good start.
You knew after the Paul George trade that the Thunder would look to sell on Westbrook as well. Just part of the rebuild at this point. His agent did well to get him to a team looking to compete. A great fit for a player in this stage of Russ's career.
And it's Detroit's ball. Here's the great one. Boy, was he something else against Dallas. Fades away. And Detroit again with the bucket.
When you have space like he did there, you never go with the fadeaway jumper. He has to attack the rim next time.
Harden surveying the D. Floats one up. And no good. And the Pistons now going the other way. And this is the first season matchup for them against this Rockets team.
A matchup that I'm
All right, we'll take that.
These interconference battles.
Let's go.
The balance between East and
Oh,
West
missed the
after
pick.
years of being dominated by the West is starting to even out some.
Here's the great one. 6 to shoot. From deep. Gordon with the defensive effort. The Rockets have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Good. Nice assist from Westbrook.
Love the attitude of Westbrook. Continues to improve at running the offense and finding ways to create opportunities for his teammates.
Yeah.
Shooting 5.
Yeah, get one to James.
He'll shoot 2 free throws.
All the officials are all over that one.
It's his first trip to the line. First free
That's
throw.
James. I can't play games with him. Got to attack.
All free throws good from the great
Got to
one.
attack.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
Near the three-point line, it's Westbrook. It's rebounded by Mikhailuk.
High percentage look for him. But bottom line, you're not all going to go down.
The shot's good from Henson.
I was going to say, man, if you didn't score that.
Into their offense.
Outside Westbrook. Over Rose. And that one's good. Westbrook.
Talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense.
Rose passes to Henson. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Here's the great one.
He wasn't ready.
Step back to get it off. The great one's got his third bucket of the night.
Shots are just
The defense is real.
for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Rose against Westbrook. Kicks it out to Harden.
Oh, crap. He got me. Oh, and he missed it. Good
Shot that
shit.
time, not on target. And it's Detroit the other way. Here's the great one. Yes, and it's Rose with
Man,
the
I hate that
assist.
elbow three.
That's 12 points for the great one.
I shoot it a lot,
And it
too.
just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Near the three-point line, it's Westbrook. Detroit with the rebound. Woods got his fourth rebound in this one. Rose passes to the great one. And another three for Detroit.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
They came in prepared, focused, and really jumped on the other team early.
And the foul called on the
Not a break play.
That'll be his
Not a break
second
play at
foul of the
all.
game.
I don't even have a reason to reach.
Right side Green. The pass to Harden. Just 5 to shoot. Looking to end the run.
And they've had chances to score inside, just unable to convert. And they've done a nice job controlling the defensive backboard to start this game.
The great one passes to McCareer. Dishes it to Rose. Here's the great one, defended by Gordon. The great one passes to McCareer. Offline with his three.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Goes back up. Here's first touch on the shot from close range.
Terrible.
Such a creative scorer, especially when he gets in close to the basket.
Rose with the ball. Last game we saw him score 13. The great one passes to Rose. Here's the great one.
Damn!
The Pistons able to retain.
Everybody saw that coming, clearly.
Luke Kennard,
I took a bad route, though, but, man.
Here are the five. Detroit has to start the second quarter. Maker out there with McCray. Then there's Brown. Then there's the great one. And it's Henson in at the center position. Green, no luck. The Pistons leading.
One area that the Pistons were great in last year was perimeter defense.
What they did, GA, they closed out on shooters fantastically. They got hands up and hands up high. Allowed the fewest threes against as a team. Their interior defense was just so-so, but on the perimeter, they were tough.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. The great one in that last game against the Mavericks got the job done. He dropped in 55 points, but it was his season-high rebounds that really stood out. He put up great numbers in a terrific effort.
I need some.
It's not a game that anyone wanted to miss. We'll be looking for a repeat performance tonight, Kevin.
Okay, David, thanks. It'll be interesting to see, Greg, how much of that performance carries over to tonight.
And Kevin, different scenarios.
What took him so long to shoot that?
I'm sure he'll just try to provide whatever they need for the win.
Well, that's what it means to be unselfish, putting the team's interests first.
Oh! I tapped the Y button.
With the W.
I tapped the Y button. Man, oh man. Wow. Bad finger positioning. Man. I hit the Y button. That was dumb.
To regain some confidence.
That was a dumb mistake.
Passes it to Kira. Rivers scanning the floor.
That was too open.
He's got 5.
I mean, wonderful court vision. Sometimes Rivers gets locked in to finding his own shot. This time, finds the open man.
Now, here's Brown. Still looking for his first bucket in this one.
Go into the rack with energy. And the D, afraid to cut him off.
And the D, afraid to cut him off. The D couldn't cut me off.
In a close game like this, everything has to be challenged. And everything has to be earned.
Carroll kicks to Rivers. Pass to Clemens. Beyond the arc. Rebound by the Pistons. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. The Wizards on the road to face.
I knew that was going in.
That game marks the first half of
my finger twitched.
There's McLemore.
Let's go.
Rivers can't get it to go. The Pistons have gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Brown outside.
Man, he can't turn so slow.
From the great one. The great one's got 7 now in this quarter.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Here's the thing. He's a guy who will go on hot
defense
over a number of games.
Pass to McLemore. Rivers kicks to McLemore. 4 on the shot clock. They get it again. Pistons leading by 4. The great one passes to Maker.
Easy money.
On the drive, Von Maker with the long strides that eat up ground in a hurry.
Houston's gotten into trouble with the 3-ball in the second quarter. Only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Outside, Green.
Defense. 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 Let's go. Ah!
From the arc. Good, and it's great.
Man.
The assist. Rivers has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Out to the right wing. Here's the great one. He's guarded by Rivers. And the pass to Brown. Pistons passing it around. Fires for three. And that drops in from beyond the arc. Three-pointer from the great one.
And what a
He wasn't ready for the step back. They're never ready for the step back.
First quarter, and he's got two more here in the second.
Now here's Carroll. His last outing, he had 8 points.
This defense.
Pass to Clemens. From deep.
Ah!
And Henson pulls it down.
Let's go.
Henson's got 5 rebounds tonight.
You know what, though? They keep
Oh, you
calling his
trash.
number despite the difficult
Good finish,
quarter
man.
he's had.
And the basket by Maker.
Trying to become a more consistent offensive threat. That's the range you like to see Thon Maker.
That's what happens when you don't have playmaking badges.
Pass to McLemore. Outside, Green.
Look at that. Nowhere to go. Nowhere to go. We're off to the races. We're off to the races.
To the middle.
Look strong. Ah! I'm on board. Let them know we for real. Give them the old school. Oh, man. Terrible.
From the great one.
This is the shot you want right at the rim. He just
Oh, good D.
And it's blocked by Brown.
What I like, he hasn't stopped competing despite the off night.
Okay.
And so Green will bring it up for the Houston Rockets. Trailing here by 8. Last game matched up with the Magic. A tough loss there.
Well, when you're facing a team that's feeding off the crowd's energy, you have to bring your A.
Stupid foul.
They didn't do that defensively.
It looked like
Stupid, terrible, dumb foul.
Deadly.
You gotta be better than that, brother. You gotta be better than that. Oh, look at that. We're out of here.
Wood, he's checked in for Maker. From deep three-point
We're
range,
out of here.
and it's good.
Off to the races.
Shot from the great one.
What's that? What do I hear? Are them boo birds?
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight.
Is it the season already?
And they've executed.
Rivers passes to Clemens. Can they get it? He scores it.
That's trash, man.
3 of 8.
Well, a new start in Detroit for Dwayne Casey. Led the team to the playoffs in his first season. Seems to be a great match between the team.
We knew it. You knew it. Everyone knew it.
Like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Look at that.
A cold stretch offensively, for sure.
There's nowhere really for him to go. Yep. Nowhere to go. Nowhere to go. We're everywhere. And we're off to the races.
Rebounded by McCray. And for Casey, Steve, he had the pedigree of success at the Pistons.
Oh, he missed it.
Casey, I thought, was brought in to change the mindset of this team. He immediately was able to change the culture of the Pistons. Setting a new tone goes a long way.
I milked that a little bit. I should have just taken the shot.
The Rockets now.
I'm there.
From the great one.
I'm there. I'm there. Oh, crap. I was there.
He doesn't hit that one.
He just instantly got around me. That was crazy.
Here's the great one. He's got 31.
Oh, my God. Why'd you look at me?
They double him with Rivers. Here's McCray. Passes it to the great one. Another 3 for Detroit.
And they're
Gotta be ready to shoot. It's called being shot ready.
From the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Pass to Rivers. Here's Hartenstein. He's covered by Brown.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Too many screens.
But they get it there.
No one's open. Run your trash offense.
Rebounded by the Pistons.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard
Look at
and
that.
the backboard.
What?
The offensive rebound. Wood.
Yeah, terrible.
Time from Green.
I mean, you won't see this too often. Getting denied at the rim. He's likely to remember that one.
Clement, he's covered by Brown. Trying to get something going. And Henson pulls it down. Henson's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done.
There's no defense for that. No defense for that. Once you catch him with the fade,
down the stretch. This is when they need him the most, and he is delivering.
Timeout
call. That shimmy, I don't know what it is. That shimmy, that fade, man. That's so hard to defend on this, man. I mean, to even give a decent contest to it. It's I ain't gonna say impossible, but you know, you gotta be good.
Than it would be from others in my area shooting 35-footers. This is fantastic, but I do not want to see a 4-point line.
And they keep hammering away at him
he's not ready.
Forcing the ball into the paint.
Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that
Gotta know when they go back door.
Rose has got 4 assists now tonight.
Man, he has been locked in this quarter, shouldering the load at the offensive end.
There's Westbrook after the made shot from the great one.
Yeah, and a dangerous trend here as they're starting to live and die with outside jumpers.
Here's Kennard.
What took him so long to shoot that? That's all I want to know.
We've got 1:28 left in the second quarter. The Pistons need to get off a shot here.
That was a great pass once the double team came over.
I knew that was coming.
He hit the wide open man perfectly.
As you can see, I had the passing icon up. I was just waiting for the right moment.
Westbrook feeling it out a bit. Sinks the three-pointer.
Westbrook, you better do something.
And they may be leaning a little too heavily on the three-pointer when there are better looks to be had inside.
Like I said, there's no defense for that. Oh, I missed it.
It's rebounded by Houston. Hartenstein's got his 6th rebound on the night. Tries a 3. But they'll get another chance. Harden, no good.
And his pure defensive effort changed that shot from an easy one to a tough one.
And you know, technically, it's a high percentage look. But this is why we play the game.
Rose. His second shot goes in off to
I was honestly waiting for Rose to come off those 2 screens, but
one of the best at his position. He is not afraid of going down low.
Harden dishes to Westbrook.
Let's go. Oh.
Another shot.
Ah, man, that's terrible.
And now a 3-point play chance.
You gotta do better than that, fellas. Oh, and they put me on the bench. I feel insulted.
With 1 on the clock. And so is Detroit. Their lead at 15 going into the break.
Built up a good
and if
lead.
they keep draining the threes like they've been so far, their lead is safe. We come
I
back
had a
right after
really
this.
good shooting half. Houston, on the other hand, did not have a good shooting half at all.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. It's been one outstanding game from the Great One.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with...
Come on, James. You got to do better than that, Panther.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few
Defense.
things. The key for
Don't
him
give
is
him
to
the ball.
bring the
No.
same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
Good shot contest. We'll take it.
Gordner out on the wings. Green is out there with Hartenstein. And it's Westbrook in at the point guard. They're the group for Mike D'Antoni starting the second half. Now here's Rose. This one for 3.
That was terrible.
No good from the Great One.
That was really bad. That was really, really bad.
With the ball. He brings it up.
I mean, it wasn't a bad attempt.
17-point game.
The execution of the attempt
Spurs
was terrible.
And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. That shot off. Pistons shooting a respectable 47% from the field in this one. Passes it to the Great One. 3-pointer. Good work defensively by Harden. And for Houston, they're shooting 33% for the night.
Which
That's
means
a big
poor
for
work
their side
offensively
right now.
for me.
from 17 feet out. No good on that one. And it's Detroit the other way.
Starting the half with 3 straight misses.
Where's the foul?
They envisioned this one.
They should continue.
I know he's an all-star. I know he's an MVP candidate. Come on, man.
Rockets trail by 19. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill. Ugly start to the second half. They've missed their first 4. They've got to get on track.
No foul. Okay, there's the foul. Right.
And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
The Pistons shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game.
Yeah, pretty good numbers on the season when you look at their free throw attempts, right around 78%.
Now here's Westbrook. 12 points for him. They need this.
If Westbrook, if those are the shots we're going to get, we'll take them.
And Gordon over to help. The great one passes to McCareer. It's deflected.
Wow. Wow. Good defense. Hartenstein. Bounce pass.
Yeah, we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. 9 feet out.
Man.
Here's Henson. And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession.
That was an easy play. A little bounce pass would have been nice and simple. Beat, low, beat, drop, bump, beat, just dropped it off to me. Nope, none of that. None of that. Threw it right off his chest.
And you know, nobody loves playing on the road, but it does offer a good chance to see exactly what your team is made of. This team is going to find out a lot about itself over the next stretch of games.
Couldn't get through the pick.
A well-timed, well-coordinated play comes right off the pick for the lay-in.
That was completely my bad.
Discussing and comparing James Harden and what he's done these last few years, you have to do it on a very historic level.
He's going to go down as one of the best to ever play the game. His production is incredible, and the skill level really is groundbreaking. Easily the best off guard in the league.
Now here's Rhodes, and he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game. Now here is Harden after the miss from the great one. Outside Gordon.
Those are the shots we want.
Misses off the right iron.
Made that shot a little harder than it had to be. No one around him, just ride straight.
Man, that was terrible.
Rockets trailed by 19. And he gets the whistle.
Man, they're just boogering their way to the rack now.
When he came into the league, Eric Gordon was tagged as a shooter. Now he's been shooting more than ever.
And Gordon the last few seasons has been shooting.
He played some really tough defense.
His success rate with them has gone up and down over the years, but one thing is for sure, he always has the green light.
Here's the great one. He has 45 points. Rose scanning the floor. 6 to shoot. The shot's good from the great one.
And yeah, he's not messing around. He wants no part of a comeback in this one.
Reason why momentum can flip so quickly. We see it time and time again. Teams giving up big leads. They keep calling his number, which is partly how they've dug this hole.
They got that one up quick. The great one's got 50 points.
Playing at his tempo, his pace. He's been dialed in all night.
Near the three-point line, it's Westbrook, and too long on the shot.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's
not... throw it to Henderson. Jeez, man.
They call the shooting foul. You know, Smitty, if you were playing today,
throw it to Henson on that play, man.
Like to see coming at you on a fast break.
I think.
Yeah, sub me out. That was terrible. I would have subbed me out if I was the coach. Like, you didn't see that, right? You know he was right there. Let's get to it.
Green, he's checked in for MyCareer.
They haven't
comes in for Gordon.
done anything in those lines of coming back, which is good.
Then for the Pistons, Kennard, he's checked in for John Henson. The great one comes in for Thomas. And Derrick Rose is subbed in for Langston Galloway.
Usually when you sub out, the computer makes a miraculous comeback.
Journey it's been for Austin Rivers since being drafted 10th overall back in 2012. Looked like he might not have what it takes to be an NBA player early, but he persevered and is now an integral part of this group.
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot.
Terrible
2 shots
now.
coming up. And there's the foul against
We
Detroit.
done got us a little lead.
And with River,
The good basketball is breaking down.
continue to add to his game. Even Greg, as he's gone from team to team.
You know, he's shown that he can function as either the point or off guard and still give great production from either spot. And as he grows older, you can see him being a top-level 6 man for the rest of his career.
The Pistons shooting right around 42% from the field since the start of the second half. Rose passes to the great one. Bounce pass from Rose. Pass to Kennard.
Oh, you gotta knock that down, Pepper.
No good that time either.
That was easy.
The Rockets really having a tough go here. There's 48 seconds left to play in the third. Green left side. Pass to Clemens. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Yep.
And the
We
Rockets
need
making
no
a change
openings.
here. Westbrook's checked in.
Position
We've got
defense.
33 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Rose passes to Wood. Back to Rose. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
I couldn't get free.
Rose has got 5 points in the quarter.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's
12,
spirit.
11,
The resistance
10,
is no longer there.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5,
Now Westbrook.
4, 3, 2, 1. Get on his head. Right.
No good.
Right.
And at the end of the
Simple.
third quarter, a huge lead in this one.
You gotta
They
count
already
that
win
last
this
seconds down.
It's
You know what
Detroit
the defense is
delivering
gonna, the offense is going to do.
Let's hear what Mike
You'll see
D'Antoni
it.
was going over
You'll
with
know
his
if he's
team
going to
moments
pass
ago.
or not.
Rebounds and loose balls. We gotta get them. We gotta get them. Let's go.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game
No,
to
it's
become
ran out.
competitive.
It's a wrap.
And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for Houston. A moment now to reset the lineups. Brought to us by Gatorade. All fueled up here for the fourth quarter. On the court
I hope
for the
it's a wrap.
Pistons. Rose is out there with the great one. And it's Mikhailuk in at the power forward. Here's Wood. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. Rose has got his 9th assist in the game now. Now here's Rivers. The NBA now permitting teams to sell international sponsorships. I mean,
Fourth
the league just
foul.
continues to grow globally.
They have done a fantastic job. Teams can now
It wasn't a
enhance
bad
their
foul.
visibility with this
The only
deal.
reason it was bad is because he had 3 fouls already.
When you get
But
a chance to watch these teams all over the world.
That's a
you,
good
you
point.
want to foul in that
Looking at who's
situation.
out
You
there now for the
cannot
Rockets.
give up the easy guys.
Hartenstein, he's checked in for Chandler. Rain comes in for Caboclo. And it's Gordon in for Tavo Cephalosha.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense
You gotta know
has
when to creep by
allowed.
and get an
The
easy
defenders
basket.
have got to start putting bodies
You gotta
on
know when to
bodies.
creep by and get an easy basket. Crack. No, of course that's not. In no way that's a moving screen. No.
And he banks in the layup.
Threading the needle right there. Rivers does a good
Okay,
job
that's
of
cool.
executing with the pass.
Whatever you choose.
To the paint. Here's the great one.
Wow, I missed that.
And it's Rivers with the rebound. And for Houston, they're shooting just 34% from the floor. No one
Give me that.
near Westbrook as he lets it go. Off target with his 3. Over to the left wing. To the wing right side. Here's the great one. He's guarded by Rivers. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
And here's Westbrook.
Oh,
And it's in there. Westbrook's got
Westbrook is getting off.
And
And
Not really.
Fearlessness
7 for 20? Damn.
It's really refreshing to watch. When he's deep inside, he just goes right at you.
Outside Rose. Passes it to the great one. Three-pointer. Good. Another from three. You can tell he is feeling it.
He's on fire. Right. I knew that was coming. That was a natural response to that.
Westbrook against Rose. And they pick up two. That's 23 points for Russell Westbrook.
Man, I'll tell you, when you get your floater game going, it's a tremendous weapon.
Rose passes to Wood. The Pistons working the ball around now. Pass to the great one. NBA gets headlines daily. You know it does, Smitty? Around the calendar. There's no off-season that does the added scrutiny, put more pressure, you think, on the players?
Yeah, I think it does. I think now you look at it,
Terrible.
everybody wants to see what you're doing in the off-season and 24/7.
All right, let's
you
go.
Look at it right now, everybody has a
possession right
camera
here.
phone, and everybody is looking for the stars, what they're doing off the court.
To the left wing, takes a three, and another three for Detroit.
That was
the
so easy.
Falling, guys. That's three.
Everyone should have seen that coming.
Rockets have gone 5 of 6 from the field to start the fourth quarter on a roll. And here's Westbrook from the arc. It's rebounded by Mikhailuk.
There we go. Look at that pass. Look at that pass.
Rose gets the bucket.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that.
Listen, there's no coming back.
Here's Houston now. Westbrook with it. It's rebounded by the great one. The great one's got his fourth rebound in this
pass. Wow.
And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. To stop the run, the Rockets again can't hit. The Pistons have gone 7 of 9 from the field down the stretch here in the fourth quarter. Terrific shooting. Rose.
What a dime!
He's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
What's up? Offensively, defensively, they
what
are
a
in
dime!
Control.
Dropped it
This
off.
has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
And boy, what a year it was for Derrick Rose. And the sea of fans hoping that he would get back to what he once was, as he was electric.
The shot's good from Westbrook.
Trying to slice into this deficit every time up the floor. Terrific quarter for him.
Bounce pass, Thomas. Murray surveying the D. Here's the great one. And got it. Another basket.
That fadeaway is hard to deal with.
Cannot be stopped.
Especially when I fade away from this double team.
They get a hand on it and stolen by Murray. There's the pass to the great one. And good. He hits it again. That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
Here's Westbrook.
Uh-oh.
Houston gets it back. Yep, that one goes.
Rebounding.
Glass, and then you love the finish.
To the inside.
Oh, jeez. Christ.
Westbrook with the block. And he gets it back. The kick out to Rose. Maker, no one around him. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
There's the dish to Gordon. Rebounded by the Pistons. Here's the great one. A three-pointer off the mark. And so Westbrook will bring it up for Houston. Pulls it up. It's rebounded by the great one. Detroit's gone to three-point range for 12 of their points in the final quarter on 4 of 5 shooting. They double him with Green. The great one passes to Rose. Here's the great one, defended by Gordon. Chalk up 2 there. 64 points for the great one.
He is single-handedly carrying this team right now thanks to his terrific scoring performance so far in this game.
Left side, Westbrook. Over Maker. Westbrook, no good. Now Detroit moving it up.
Terrible.
No good from the great one.
Yeah, it was.
Outside Westbrook. Well, we know, Steve, the NBA looking at lowering the draft eligibility age from 19 to 18. The one-and-dones would be gone. You like the move?
I do like the move, Kevin. I would just love to have a lot of things in place for these younger guys, whether they're 18, 19, some guys at 25. There's something in place to help these guys, especially some of the things they're having problems with off the court and also financially. Have some kind of third eye to be able to help these guys.
And this is where the G League comes into play, isn't it?
Yes, indeed.
So
yeah, that was just a bad possession all the way around. Terrible possession all the way around. We've got to do better. Apparently, we won't get a chance to do better this game.
By a big margin. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
That's how they got it done on the road. Well, we got it done on the road. No,
Kevin,
no,
thank you.
no.
Congrats on
Why
the win
do they
tonight,
have to
Jay.
have
You
music
guys have come out of the
playing?
gate very strong this
See,
year.
this
What has
is
been the
what
key
I'm
to the
talking
hot
about. They're
start?
trying to get me busted and banded and all that. I guess we'll go with we're on a mission this season.
Hey,
but
Jay, man, we know it's
yeah,
at stake, man. We're on a mission.
they usually ban me when I get licensed music.
up?
That's why
Let me guess.
I get so
Yeah, no.
nervous and
Sure
whatnot
about
about it.
Yes, just get in there and answer some questions, all right?
Okay, cool. Hey, who do you want me to make the autograph out to?
Oh, I'm gonna kill you.
Hey, I'll see you in a few.
But
Hey,
postgame.
listen up. All right, game ball. Y'all know we don't do this every night, but when someone has an exceptional performance, we like to recognize it. So, Che,
What?
you put in work tonight, man.
Chill, man.
It's a great
chill.
game. That's what's
I
up,
appreciate it. Appreciate it, guys, man. Look, yo, let's keep doing what we're doing, all right? I appreciate that, man.
Right.
Yeah.
Great game tonight, Che, especially on defense. Can you talk a little bit about that side of the ball?
Fly AF.
Sure, I mean, I take a lot of pride in my defense. That's just who I am. I enjoy going out there and taking away what the other team is trying to do.
And how were you able to do that tonight?
I wasn't.
I can't give you the
I
recipe
wasn't.
for the secret sauce, can I? How do you think McDonald's got so big?
Aggressive expansion.
No, it's the sauce, all right? The sauce, trust me. And I got the sauce.
Man, whatever you got in your Gatorade bottle, leave that shit alone, bro. Motion capture for 2K21. Sweet. Let's see what's going on in this life.
Just waiting for this guy to go. Okay.
Ronnie, man, I saw your dog in the lobby.
Jay, what's going on, man? Looking good.
You know, I might rock this to the ESPYs.
Yeah, I think it's a little techie, but I think you should check out with Russ and see if he would be all right with that.
You're right.
Let's do this, man. I'm so glad to have you here. Obviously, you're the 2K cover. Congratulations on that.
Yeah, I'm the 2K cover.
Yeah.
So, what you want me to do?
Yeah, we're gonna run through some shots. We're gonna get your jump shot, layup, and dunk. Let's start with that jump shot.
Okay.
I think you're in a pretty good spot. I'm gonna back up over here. All right. Mocap ready?
Mocap ready.
And action. And cut. Wow, that looked great, man.
Man, I jacked it though. And it was late. That means my 2K animation is going to be laggy.
that happen. All right, mocap ready. And action.
Oh, I dunked it. My bad.
And cut. Not exactly what I was looking for.
Want to do one more?
Nah, but you gotta reassess your life choices. Let's just keep it moving.
Damn. My bad.
Great, just need one more thing. I gotta get a dunk.
Anything in particular?
Oh, man, just make it as Che as possible.
Oh, for sure, you heard me?
All right, mocap ready.
That's funny. I dunked it.
And action.
Now watch him shoot a layup this time.
And cut. That was filthy. That was amazing. Nice job. Nice job, dude.
Oh, man, I feel like I really didn't nail it, you know?
No, it was good. Look, we're going to clean it up in post. It's a video game after all.
Sure.
Hey, nice job.
Thank you, man.
Hey, you're going to love that cover.
For sure, man. Yeah, you the man. You got it for me.
Yeah, we got to ROM you out.
Oh, yeah, the lady Alex in the back told me I'd do that, too.
Yeah, A-pose,
cool.
T-pose.
T-pose, like
stuff.
this?
Yeah, that's
cool.
T-pose.
How long is this going to take?
The alphabet A.
Hey, what's that face ROM I did? I didn't like that face ROM.
All right, what's next? What's next? What's next? What's next? Oh, we get paid. That's what's next. Sweet. All right. Cool. Nah, man, missing all these practices are really killing me. Seriously, I'm so like OCD about practice. Oh man. All right, we're gonna hurry up and get into this last game. Hurry up and get into this last game real swift. Bad. Last game, huh? We gotta make it a good one. Part of me wanted to make that last game my last game, since we did pull out a big win. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Oh. Man.
Tonight, it'll be the Detroit Pistons going up against the Washington Wizards.
I don't know how they feel. How
they lost Game 1 in this matchup
the
earlier
various
this
human
season.
sites feel about the
They'll see
national
them
anthem.
4 times in all, looking to even the series with a win tonight. One thing we're seeing, Kenny, certain teams
I don't know who owns the national anthem, so
are now falling by the
we'll leave
wayside.
it alone.
That happens every year. This is nothing new. No surprise. Everyone does it. The league catches up to them at some point.
You know, after teams adjust to you.
Yep. That's the type of insight we love.
Out in the 2K Sports, we have the NBA coming up.
Randy
Great to have you with
Johnson.
us. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and a pair of Hall of Famers with us. Doris Burke and
Lemire,
David
Bob
Aldridge.
Lemire.
And now a chance to take a look at some numbers for him. D.A. Jacob.
Well, guys, a fantastic start to the year for Che. He's already garnering all-star votes. I spoke with him, and he was surprised to see his name up there on
Not
the
really.
board with so many other greats.
You were being modest.
Humble as always. Guys?
Great stuff there, D.A. Thank you. Truth is, Greg, Shea's not the only one who's surprised.
I'll admit, I didn't think he'd get to this level this fast, but there's no denying that he's a huge difference maker for this team.
53, 5, and 5.
Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. Peyton is out there with Wall, and it's Brown in at the 3. And for Detroit, we've got Wood. Derrick Rose is out there with the great one. Then it's John Henson, and it's Mikhailuk in at the 3, the small forward. Around this time of year, lots of national broadcasted games, Doris. Does that impact the players, you think, in any way?
I certainly think the guys are aware of the nights they're on national television. Some guys relish, Kev, as you know, the opportunity to play on the big stage. So for the regular season, those nights where you know the entire country is watching, that's a big deal.
And he wanted everybody in the building to feel that ferocity.
And we did. Yeah. We felt it. Even over here, we felt it. Now, here's Wall. And
Ooh, wee.
Dunk contest champion back in 2014. Wall puts a little extra on that one.
Rose passes to McKinley. Here's the great one. He's covered by Brown. Here's the great one. Nailed from three-point land. The great one's got 5 points so far. The All-Star weekend isn't too far away, and the voting has already opened up. A lot of buzz that Che could find his way onto that All-Star team.
And there's so many players that deserve to be named an All-Star every year, and the competition can be unforgiving. With that said, though, Che's performances speak volumes about his impact, and I think he has a strong case to make the team.
Pass to Rose. And Thomas Bryant gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
Ref's calling it close
That was a
already as he
weird
picks
play.
up a quick early foul.
Let's see. Kick it to me.
So it's the
Quick
Pistons
shot.
now. Here's the great one. It's hauled in by Brown.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
No one near Peyton as he lets it go.
I had to make a
The shot's
decision.
Good. Brown making the play.
When
That's
he's
a good
hitting
shot.
that shot,
I
this
left him
offense
open.
becomes scary, even more difficult to defend.
And what happens is the court just opens up. Right seeing him get into a rhythm from outside the arc. Love it. He is now 3 for 4 to start this game. Clearly, the confidence is already built.
They got an easy
And
bucket.
that one drops.
Boy, 4 for 4 to get things started. Must have been a good shoot-around this morning.
Down low. Here's the great
Good.
one. And he floats in for the easy
You take
two.
the easy.
Credit the assist on that one.
Off to a
Easy
fantastic
buckets.
start. He's 4
You
for
got to take
5.
those
Watch
every time.
All passes to Brown.
Defense. 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 Look at that. Look at that. Problem. Problem.
4 on the clock.
Problem. Problem. Where you going with it?
The 19-foot shot.
Oh,
Kept
terrible
by
rebound.
Washington. Peyton gets the bucket.
Second chance points always hurt.
Yes,
Just
they
not
do.
enough effort to block out.
No doubt those extra possessions can really add up against you when you do not take care of the defensive glass.
And Detroit has possession. After the basket by Washington.
Flash.
Again from deep, the three-pointer good from the great one. The great one's got 12 in the game. And so it's Wall. He brings it up for the Washington Wizards. They trail by 1. They come into this one following the loss to the Grizzlies.
You got to give them an A for effort. Just fell a little bit short.
Let's go.
If they're playing in their own building, they probably win that basketball
Trailer.
game.
Oh, he's wide open. Bang.
The shot's good from the great one.
Somebody better guard him.
He's not going anywhere with this guy making plays. What a quarter.
Wall dishes to Bryant. Passes to Peyton.
Oh, smacked it in front of him.
Now here's Brown.
Defense. Defense. Defense.
Shot clock at 5. Lets it go from the wing. Rebound by the Pistons. They went to Washington for their last meeting with the Wizards, and they came out with
Let's go.
the win.
And the last time these two met, they were able to get a big win because of that bench production. Second unit might be a factor in this one as well.
Certainly something to keep an eye on. We'll see how the rotations go this time out. Every night it seems to be different.
And the Wizards with possession.
Defense.
After the three-pointer from the great one. And that
Good
two
foul.
free throws
Yep,
coming
sure
up.
was.
Officials on the call with the foul. And out of Japan, a real interesting prospect, Hachimura, especially now that
was
he
weak.
can stretch the floor.
Yeah, he found the three ball his last year of college, hitting over 40%. You combine that with the size, the motor, he is really versatile, and I feel like he's putting it all together.
Here's the great one. Playing Houston, he was nearly unstoppable. The pass to McKinley. Here's the great one. Bryant with the rebound.
That was a good shot.
Didn't fall, but
That's the shot we want.
shot they want their offense to create.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
And now the Pistons fast break. Here's Rose. It's good. He
Good
makes his
basket,
first shot of the
D-Rose.
game.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And Wall kicks to Bryant. Pass to Hachimura. Over in the corner, Brown. Washington needs to get a shot off here. Bryant's shot is off.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
The great one, Payton with some nice D.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
The kick out to Bryant. Brown feeling it out a bit. It's rebounded by Mikhailuk.
And he did everything he could to make that shot
Good
as
finish.
difficult as possible.
We call that a great contest. You know this is
He's
something
getting
he
rid of
brings to the table, the
Let's go.
ability to anchor
Defense.
your defense.
Here's
Defense.
Payton. Following the
Defense.
score by Derrick Rose.
Where are you going to go?
Outside
Where are you going to
Bryant.
go? Nope, we're there. And we're back.
Brown outside.
Oh.
And another miss by Washington. And here are the Pistons. They're on a 17-6 run. Here's Wood.
Oh, for Washington, D.C. basketball, they have one title to their name, the champs back in '78.
What a run that was for that team led by the great Wes Unseld. But boy, in the 40 years since that title, my goodness, fans of this franchise have waited so
The
patiently.
70s were crazy in the
return
NBA.
to greatness.
In the 70s, they were
When
like,
will it
you know,
come?
back-to-back champions. It was like a new
for
champion
Thomas Bryant.
every year.
Mo Wagner
Man,
comes
it
in
was
for
wild.
And
man.
Shabazz Napier subbed in for John Wall. Norris, this game always evolving. Fascinating to see the players who drive that change with their unique talents find a way to do things different.
Well, probably two guys currently that have revolutionized the way the game is played. Stephen Curry, with the incredible range he has in his three-point shooting. You've got to guard him as soon as he crosses the half-court line. And honestly, if the goal would be good from the other side of the half-court, he'd probably push it to out there. And James Harden, so prolific at drawing fouls. It might be maddening to the fans of opposing teams, but James Harden has led the NBA or been at the top of the free throw attempts list for years now.
Great example. Here's Hachimura after the made shot from the great one. Top of the key, Griffin. A reverse.
Good finish. Good finish, man. You really should have just
12-point Piston lead.
made the first shot, but good rebound, good putback.
They have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end, Greg. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Here's Hachimura. He's coming off a 10-point game against Memphis.
Let's go, guys.
You can see what
You gotta do
makes
better.
Hachimura a tough cover. He can beat you with the net.
I need you to do better, Pimp. I need you to do better. Defense. Defense.
On the wing right,
Defense.
defended by Griffin.
Defense.
Here's Wall. And he uses the glass on the layup. Wall's got 8.
I'll tell you, individually, he is doing all he can. But right now, somebody's got to step in and support this guy.
So on the floor for Washington, Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. All out there with Payton, and it's Brown in at the small forward position. Here's Mikhailuk. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him.
So, Kevin, no one's ever questioned his court vision. Rose playing unselfish basketball, being the leader this team needs him to be.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. The great one in that last game against the Rockets lit up the floor. He finished with 64 points, and he got those points as he always does. knocking down shots from beyond the arc. A very solid stat line.
Oh, you got to make that, Pimpin'.
Terrific outing. You know he wants to keep the momentum going, Kevin.
Yeah, David, in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and
What a
time again.
terrible decision.
You know the difference tonight. They're going
That's because I knew I was going to shoot it the moment I caught it. That's why I took such a bad shot.
Griffin with the rebound. Griffin's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. The great one passes to Rose.
That was easy.
Trains it from beyond the arc. Rose has got 5 points now this quarter.
I think Derrick Rose is feared as a driver of the basketball, but boy, that three-point shot has come a long way.
Now here's Peyton. He's coming off a 19-point game against the Grizzlies in Memphis.
And you know, guys, the other thing I really appreciated about his effort in that game was the effort and work on the glass. What a well-rounded performance.
Pistons leading by 20. And here's Rose. 14 points from him the last game against the Rockets in Houston.
He threw it late.
His court vision was extraordinary.
But he was stuck in the dribble animation, so that is what it is.
The Wizards with another miss.
Boy, he hasn't found the range yet here in the second period. Only 1 triple for him tonight.
Here's the great one. He's covered by Brown. Here's McCauley.
Excuse me. Why would he pump fake when no one's there and then shoot it when the defender gets there? That hurts my brain. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That hurts my head.
Inside, Wall. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Wall's got 10 points.
I'll tell you, he's having his way right now in the second period. Forget the first quarter. Let's get to work.
Here's McCauley. That's basket number 2 with his 3rd shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
I haven't scored a point all quarter.
Terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
And I think they count on him for that, Greg. He is a tone setter, extremely unselfish.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Wood passes to the great one.
That was
easy.
easy.
Good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Well, that's about effort, carving space for the interior look. And one attribute we'll always talk about with Rose is the heart that he plays with.
Here's Wall. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point
I was in
play.
front of him. I couldn't make contact with him. I couldn't get him to like change his shot, anything.
He's been on a mission in this period.
Well, it has been a long road back from injury for John Wall, Greg. The heel issue followed by the Achilles tear.
And you just hope that Wall can make a full recovery and get back to the player he once was. Provides so much with his speed and playmaking as well as scoring.
That was bad.
No good.
That was really bad.
The other way now. They'll be playing host to Chicago for their next game. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Left side, Brown. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Bryant. Over Rose. And that one goes long. Pistons leading by 17. Here's the great one. To the middle. Here's Rose.
Good
and they
finish.
converted last on attempt number 3. Rose has got 9 points in the quarter. Wall passes to Hachimura. They get the rebound. Bryant. And good work on
They are doing a
They
really
pick up
good
the
job at
7
keeping you from
points.
getting shots.
Bryant's got his 3rd basket of the night. Wall against Rose. To the paint.
But man, they're getting like picked apart every place else.
And the Pistons lead by 19.
Well, that possession to me highlights the importance of creating for your teammates.
Here's Wall. Got it. Number 7 on the night. 7 for 11 from the floor.
Well, John Wall's been cooking all night long. Go to work, sir.
It's Wood, top of the key. Back to Rose. The Pistons working the ball around now. The Great One drops in the tray. The Great One's got 23.
And even after all those three-pointers he hit in that first quarter, looks like the D still didn't learn its lesson as they've left him open for another one.
Now here's Wall. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against Memphis.
And a lot of those points came at the free throw line, really because of his aggression. He was playing the game with force, always catching his man on his heels.
Griffin kicks to Wood. Here's the Great One, covered by Peyton. Here's the Great One. Hachimura grabs the miss.
Right now trying to get into a rhythm, but so far this quarter, boy, he is
They're
struggling
playing
to
really
make
good
anything
defense
go down.
on them.
Ball's knocked loose. Stolen by Rose. And now the Pistons fast break. Pushing it up. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the...
I scored 3 points in that entire quarter.
One second left. He can't get that one.
I scored 3 points that entire second
So
quarter.
far, fairly one-sided. It's Detroit.
Kevin, thank you. Well, Che,
Why
great start
interview
to
me?
the season for you, and there's been a lot of talk about you making it to
Oh,
All-Star
that'll do it.
Weekend. Is that one of your goals?
You know, it's always a personal goal of mine, but I try not to think about, things like that during the season. I'm focusing on what the team needs, and if I happen to make the All-Star game, that's an added bonus.
Well, I don't believe you, but good luck in the second half and have fun at the weekend, guys.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
Let's see. Plus 13. 5 for 6. We're not having a bad game. We just had a really slow quarter.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. It's been one outstanding game from the Great One.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
Great one out there with Derrick Rose. Then it's John Henson. And it's Mikhailuk in at the 3 spot. That's the group for Detroit right
I know
now.
y'all saw a little sauce I gave you for our dish.
Now in his 4th year as coach of the Wizards, and it's been a bit of a mixed bag for him so
You
far
want to
in
try to
his tenure
defend
in the DC area.
your teammates defending over the years.
Under the gun now because the GM who hired him
All that was just to do that, just to draw him over so I could kick it off.
He'll be doing what he can to get this team back in the playoff hunt.
And I think, Kevin, the area they must address is the defensive end of the floor. Listen, they have thrived offensively under Scotty Brooks. But this team, if you're going to get into the playoffs and thrive, you've got to be a quality defensive unit.
The Great One. It's good. This time the assist from Rose.
Right, that was one of those moves the computer does on you.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Defense. Let's go. Off to the races. Trey ball.
Again, the Pistons.
Yeah, I felt that one. I knew that was money. Wait a minute. That wasn't a trade?
Well, what I love, Greg, is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. If you were coaching, Doris, and you could run your offense through any center in the game, and let's take guys that are playing right now because we can go back in history and the names are endless. But who would you run your offense through at that position?
Probably a guy that the casual NBA fan is not as knowledgeable about as they should be, Kevin, and that's Nikola Jokic. And this is a young, early 20-year-old who may be the best passer out of the post position that we've seen in a generation. Jokic is a guy who can handle the ball from three-point territory. He can take it off the window and initiate your offense. They run him like a point center, and it's appropriate because he's unselfish and gifted as a passer.
Gifted, great word to use, you're right. It's good,
terrible.
that's 8 baskets for him now.
But we still have the game in hand.
And that, to
We
me,
just
is
have
an
to, we can
example of where
exchange
the work
buckets
in
at
the
this
weight
point. We
room
don't
pays
care.
off. Wall absorbs contact and still guides it in.
Passes it to the great one. Shot clock at 6. Rose. Good once again. That makes him 8 for 9 this game.
Pretty much
Too
all
easy.
of their buckets
Too easy,
coming
man.
from inside the paint now.
Peyton passes to Bryant. Dishes the Wall.
Man. Wall turns that corner so
Gets the
fast.
bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
I wanted to go over and help, but I didn't want to leave old boy open for 3.
Wow! Back out there after fighting back from his
Wow.
Achilles injury he suffered in early 2019.
And obviously, Kevin, an Achilles injury is very worrisome for
No
any
comment.
athlete, but particularly one like John Wall, whose speed is a major part of his game. But boy, he looks good out there, and you hope he avoids any more injuries the rest of his career.
For Detroit, they have shot 75% at the stripe, 6 of 8. And the first one at the line is good.
Is that who that is? A GP kid?
All free throws, good.
He carried the glove. The mitten.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Ball passes to Bryant. It's hauled in by Wood. Wood's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. The great one, shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. This is his 2nd trip to the free throw line.
Splash.
That's good from the great one. Jordan McRae, he's checked in for the Pistons.
Splash.
Both free throws good from the great one.
We're still waiting
Let's
for
go.
that first miss from the line this half.
We want the lead up
Ball
to 40.
passes to Hachimura. Bryant trying to free himself up, and that one's good. Hachimura. Hachimura's got 12.
And showing some toughness on that take. Hachimura, these kinds of buckets can energize a team.
And the basket by Rose.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Ball passes to Hachimura.
Defense. Defense. Nope. Nope.
Rebounded by the Pistons. Woods got his 6th rebound on the night.
What a terrible
No
shot.
good from the great one.
In the
Gather
first half, he
yourself.
was on fire from range, but he hasn't
Gather
slowed down
yourself.
since.
And the foul
Get
called
your
on the
feet
great
set.
one. That's foul number 2 for him.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Bruce Brown, he's checked in for Derrick
$1 million
Rose.
move, 50 cent finish it.
And there's the pass to Brown. Outside Bryant. He kicks it to Wall. 5 to shoot.
The defense is real.
Bryant passes to Hachimura.
He's for real out here.
And
Look at
Henson
that.
pulls it down.
They don't want any
Henson's got
smoke.
4 rebounds now tonight. Shoots. And there's another one for the Pistons.
Easy.
Well, this guy has been efficient and effective all night. That IQ has been on display.
Pass to Brown. Kicks it to Peyton.
The defense is real.
Outside Bryant, all alone. Detroit with the rebound. Henson's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Passes it to the great one. Peyton on the double team. Up top, Brown. And the pass to the great one. Peyton on the double team. And taken away by Brown. And here comes Brown, leading the fast break. Not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down. Brown's got his first points in this one. To the middle and
Terrible.
taken away by Brown. 4-on-3 as they bring it up. Here's Payton.
Oh, I thought we were going to get to that.
The layup goes down. Payton's got 13.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
And the shot is good from the great one.
My goodness, what a move there to lose the defender. Got him on his heels, and then he made it look easy from there on in.
Let's go, defense. Defense.
Nice ball movement by Washington.
Oh,
Wall,
good move.
Misses from close range.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Try to ball him up again, and he don't believe in you. Make him a believer.
Here is Wall. He's got 21. Yo, check Wall. Top of the key, Bryant. The dish to Payton.
Yeah, I got dunked on.
Flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Brown the pass to the great one. Fires the three.
Huh.
It doesn't go for him. And it's Washington the other way. Inside, Wall. That's good. And it's Payton with the assist.
I beat him.
And it's now
I
23
just missed
points
it.
for Wall.
Yeah.
Man, I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Brown feeling it out a bit. Here's Wood. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. No good from the great one. Wall against Brown. Wall passes to Payton. Back to Wall. From past the arc. Rebounded by the great one. Detroit's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. The great one's got 41.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Payton on the double team. So the wing on the left. Here's the great one. Here's Wood. Got a piece of it.
And that's a welcome sign for sure. Hachimura demonstrating a willingness to want to improve.
I'm not going to say anything about our team's defense our transition defense on that play. That was terrible.
Execution.
Pass to the great one. And that one is
almost as bad as theirs was. Wow.
Watch out you don't bring the whole basket down on top of you, young fella.
I don't think he ever wanted to let go of the rim. And so it's Wall with it, bringing it up for Washington. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Wall's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
Well, they're not behind because of this guy. He is putting on a tremendous run.
Brown the pass to the great one. Payton on the double team. Stolen away. And here we go. Payton heading to the hoop. And the dunk by Payton.
And the instincts there from Hachimura. Notice the overcommitment by the defense and then makes the right pass.
Now a timeout called by
there's
Detroit.
not even a reason to have any animosity with your teammates. I'm throwing them out by 30.
Kevin, my first experience was
You guys supposed to be super mellow.
Providence Cup.
Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. From deep. And he hits it from deep. 3 points there from the great one. The great one's got 46 points.
Man.
Wizards have gone 4 of 7
What a
from
shot.
the field since the beginning of the fourth. So on the floor for Washington, they've got Ian Mahinmi. Shabazz Napier out there with Wagner. And it's Smith. And it's Wall in at the point. Wagner can't hit.
Well, tremendous defensive effort on the interior. That's the kind of contest you want.
Here's the great one.
Give it to him, man.
Let him into the lane.
I got hops. Man, that tweet
this
was
guy's passing drives the offense.
wrong. But okay.
Smith outside. Second chance shot.
We play
It's
defense.
deflected.
No, we're not good at it. We still
Pass
play
to the
it.
great one. Doubled by Smith. Here's Rose.
That was easy.
And his hot hand continues. 10 of 11 from the floor and looking for more.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Right side Wall. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. Detroit's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter.
Nope. I can do it too.
I
can dunk. I got hops.
You have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead.
The defense is real. The defense is really real. Look at that.
Wizards passing it around. Clock at 4. MyCareer. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
Well, it doesn't get much easier than that. Even a decent shooter is going to make that with no pressure.
To the inside. It's stolen by Mahimi. No one near Wall as he lets it go. And the 3 off target. For Detroit, they've gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. Another 3 for Detroit.
All night. He just won't let up.
Washington's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Mahimi. He dishes it to Wall. Doris, we know historically the Celtics, the only franchise to ever have a 4-peat, 4 straight championships. Do you think at some point we're going to see another?
I'm not sure there can be in today's NBA, Kevin, and there are a number of different contributing factors. Number 1, the salary cap implications. That's great one. Look at the Golden State Warriors, who were well positioned for a 3-peat. And yet, as you know, luck plays a small part in an NBA championship. Luck relative to injuries. You see Klay Thompson and Kevin Durant both get lost in the midst of an NBA Finals. This is it's challenging enough to go back-to-back. Forget about
good finish.
They are trying
and 1.
He's the man who's put you in this position.
For the Pistons, Wood is checked in for Griffin. McRae has come in for Luke Kennard. And it's Bruce Brown.
Simple work.
Forcing the action now. Finally getting to the charity stripe after no freebies in the first half.
Right side Wall. And the layup's good off the glass.
Frozen.
Wall's got 4 points in the quarter.
Accelerating to the rim. Wall can get there in the blink of an eye.
Brown the pass to the great one. Again, what an avalanche. 60 points. This guy cannot be stopped.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
Swiped it away.
Wrong pass.
Here's the great one. The pass to Wood. It's stolen by Wall. Mahimi's shot is good. Detroit's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Pass to the great one. In basketball, like many sports, you can call some kind of penalty on almost every play. So, with that in mind, where do we draw that line?
I stepped back. You didn't step with me, so I fired it.
As long as
That's
there's
simple.
Consistency with officiating, they can adapt to the way the game is being called. As fans, as broadcasters, what we want to see the game remain free-flowing, fluid, pretty, the ability to move and cut and not be impeded in your progress. That's what I want to see.
You see that
and not 1. We're going for 2. Let's go splash.
That's good from the great one.
Turn on your green light.
Let's see. And the league has a litany of very good international players. Doncic being the latest success story.
Green light.
Is the perception changing about these kids when they come from overseas and play in the NBA?
Well, one of the greatest, and to me, the greatest international player of all time, Dirk Nowitzki, a Hall of Fame player, probably changed the perception to start with. Now, listen, over the years, Luka is going to have perhaps a Hall of Fame career if he stays healthy. The reality is this: the NBA is looking for the best players to man those 15 roster spots of the 30 NBA teams. It doesn't matter where you're from, what the color of your skin is. If you can play the game of basketball and play it at the highest level, the NBA wants you to be a part of their league.
Bounce pass, Thomas passes it to the great one. And the call will be against Thon Maker. And that'll be his third foul so far. The Pistons making a change here. Galloway is checked in.
Maybe I shouldn't have taken that shot. Maybe. Looks like no more looks for me. Good game, guys.
Was to make sure that the bottom three teams were given equal opportunity to get that top draft choice. I think you did see it have some effect on play and teams trying to be competitive while understanding they're still going to have an opportunity to build their team through the draft. But here's the reality. The NBA has got to be under review constantly. There's a process in play. It's one of the most proactive leagues in the country in terms of always looking for little things to make sure their game is the best it can be.
Attention to detail. Well said. And so it's the Pistons taking care of business. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
This game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
And that about wraps it up. For Doris Berg, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
And we welcome you back. I'm Ernie Johnson. We got Shaq here. We got Kenny here. With this one in the books, we've got a special post-game guest joining us.
Hey, it's Shaq. Great job locking down the W. I saw all roads going through you on the offensive end. You smell barbecue chicken or what?
Honestly, big fella, I'm getting that chicken with the blue cheese. But you know it's all the same. I'm just happy to get out and get the win. I thought we did a great job of creating mismatches, exploiting switches. The timing of our plays was on point. But really, we maximized what we did well as a group.
Man, barbecue chicken and blue cheese? Gotta try that combination.
And that's a wrap, everybody. Thanks for joining us this evening. For Shaq, for the Jet, for Kevin Harlan and the entire 2K Sports crew, this is Ernie Johnson. We will see you again soon.
Jay, I need to go over some coverage with you. Actually, let's go do this in my office so I can show you in the morning.
Yo, I'm going to show some love to the fans first.
All right, be quick.
All right.
Come see me when you're done.
Thanks, guys.
It's brilliant song.
Yeah, brilliant song.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Oh, there he is, Jay. Big day.
Thanks again for doing this.
Oh, I'm so ready to do it. Let's run everything by one more time, make sure I got it.
Okay, so there's two main goals that we have here. The first is to launch our new customizable GX bottle.
Right, GX bottle, I know that.
Yep, and the second is to establish you as our celebrity endorser.
Got you.
It's simple. Yes,
Yeah.
exactly. So I'll start with a little spiel about the bottle.
Okay.
And then I'll toss it to you, and you'll talk a little bit about why you like GX, and yeah, it's simple.
Simple, it's easy.
Totally. Now, the main thing is that we really, really want you to be yourself. No phony self.
Right.
However, there are 3 things we'd love you to hit
if you can.
Okay. Yeah, what are they?
Okay, so the first one is the lid ID ring. That's at the top of the bottle. That's where you put your name and your number and the branding of your favorite NBA team.
Cool.
Second is the bottle itself, which is all different color combinations, and you can personalize that with text.
Gotcha.
Third and final is the tagline. Try to hit one of those if you can. It would be amazing.
Which ones are more important?
There's two. The first is Fuel Your X Factor.
Fuel Your X Factor. I like
and the
it.
second is Reinventing How You Fuel.
That's my favorite one. Reinventing.
Nice. So, as Reese said, we want you to hit as many of these things as possible, but we still want you to be Che out there. That's why they're paying
I'm
for
Che.
you.
Right.
Nice.
Are you ready?
Yeah, let's do it.
All
Great.
right. Hey, Che.
Yeah.
Break a leg.
I will. Thanks, brother.
Spirits are high in the home team locker room as the winning streak hits 4.
4 more wins. 4 more wins.
Political humor, I like it.
Hey, I'm a lot smarter than people think.
You know what?
Thank you so much for coming, everyone. It is an exciting day for us today here at Gatorade as we launch Gatorade GX, our brand new customizable hydration system that reinvents the way you fuel. I love GX. I use it every day, but rather than bore you with my stories, I'm going to pass the mic to Che, one of the brightest young stars in the NBA, and he's going to talk to you about how GX has helped him to perform at an elite level.
Hey, thanks, Reese. I appreciate that. Thanks for having me. But like she said, Gatorade GX is pretty revolutionary. And first of all, it's completely customizable. You can design it however you want. You can put pictures of your kids on there, pictures of your pets. It's pretty cool. That's very exciting.
We'll get right on that picture thing.
Oh, yeah, something else I like. You can customize the bottle itself with like 1,000,000 colors. And you can throw some text in there, too. Whatever you want.
That's right.
So, yeah, it's a great product all around. And it's going to reinvent how you fuel.
Okay, well, thank you so much, Che, and thank you to all of you guys for coming out. Now, if you look under your seat, you will find a customized GX bottle that you can take home. Yay! And as you can see, there are many, many combinations, so feel free to trade with one another until you find the one that suits you best. All right, thank you.